I'm glad I have shit to deal with that.
So, I think we started because I hit start streaming.
Cool.
And you just got a notification?
I did not.
Somebody just got a notification.
Yep, I just did.
Oh. It was Radical Edward's phone telling us.
Started streaming.
Yeah. That.
Not like 1 second ago.
Yeah. So. What up?
Nerds.
Welcome to Your Mom's Basement. I'm Lester.
I'm Nick.
And
I'm the Arbiter, I guess.
And he's the Arbiter, I guess. And we're doing a live game today because it's Thursday. And I guess this is what we do on Thursdays. We do live games. And yeah. So, hello. We are playing Resupply mission?
I think that's what it's called.
I forgot. I should really look. And I'm going to look right now, actually.
Look right now, dude.
I'm doing that right now.
Do it right now.
Okay. We are playing a 1,000 point game of Resupply Drop. All right. And it is the Eldar versus the Necrons. And the Necrons are using their sweet new rules from their sweet new Codex that were sweetly spoiled.
Super sweet new rules.
Super sweet new rules. So before we get started on the mission and whatnot, let's go over our lists. And we'll go ahead and we'll just, because everybody decided to set up right there, we'll take a look. All right, and Arbiter, you seem the most ready. You go ahead. Tell us what you got. Show me what you're working with.
Is that on camera?
Yes.
Okay. So I have 2 Outrider detachments. One is 2 units of Scarabs and 5 Destroyers.
Okay.
They are being led by a Cryptek with a Cloak, which is being, because the model's not out yet,
Right.
stood in for by Tezzeret the Infinite.
Cool.
Cool.
So he is also going to be the Warlord.
Okay.
And this detachment is Sautek. And
Okay.
he's using the Sautek only Warlord trait, Hyperlogical Strategist.
Sweet. What does that do?
I remember that if I spend a command point, I can roll a 5+ to get it back. And does something else.
Cool. Oh, it probably gives you 1 reroll in a game.
1 reroll for free at some point.
Yeah.
Is that you said that was your warlord trait?
Yes, that's my Warlord trait. Then we're going over to the second Outrider detachment, which is being led by a stand-in Catacomb Command Barge.
Okay.
And a unit of Scarabs, and then I have partially painted Wraiths as Squad of Wraiths 1,
Okay.
and partially painted Wraiths as Squad of Wraiths 2.
Cool.
Each of these squads of Wraiths is they're all modeled with whip coils, but only 2 models in each unit has the whip coils because reanimation's cool and I don't need to have them all have it.
Sweet.
The Catacomb Command Barge has a War Scythe, and this detachment is my actual, how things are painted, Novarak Dynasty.
Okay.
And that gives him the Novarak spoiled thing. I think it was spoiled. Check.
Yeah, Novak was spoiled.
Yeah, but the relic for them I was not good.
Ah.
I don't want to use the wrong thing and be a douche.
Don't do it.
Yep, just don't be douchey. You can take that home. That's free advice.
How confident you feeling, Nick?
Super unconfident.
Well, why not? Why?
Because I did the thing.
I don't know what thing you did. So.
I did I'm not bringing Psychers to
to fight the Necrons.
All right, so they didn't spoil the
okay. They didn't.
Novarak relic, but I didn't say it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have the Nightmare Shroud.
Okay.
Which is the one from Chapter Group.
Sweet. All right, and panning on over so we can look at the Eldar. What you got, Nikolai?
All right, so we're gonna start with my warlord.
Uh-huh.
There's an Autarch with swooping hawk wings.
Sweet.
I'm giving him the warlord trait, Mark of the Incomparable Hunter, which means he can target enemy characters in the shooting phase, even if they are not the closest model.
Cool.
So he just ignores the character wound or rule.
Mm-hmm.
He also has the Phoenix Gem as a relic, which is the first time he's removed from battle. Stuff happens.
Oh, okay.
He also has some command point recursion stuff.
Cool.
This is an Ulthway list, so they all have 6-up Feel No Pain.
You love that.
It's just fun.
Yeah.
My other HQ choice, I forgot to mention, this is a, battalion detachment.
Neat.
This is the Avatar of Cain. He comes standard with Avatar of Cain stuff.
What is the Avatar of Cain stuff?
It's just super bad for your health.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna tell me.
Yeah. He's demon, so he's got a 5+ invulnerable. He has the Wailing Doom, which is a shooting and melee weapon.
Alright.
He is Cained Awakened, so friendly units within 12 inches of him do not take morale tests.
Neat.
He's got Molten Body, so he's got a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Okay, so he has... And Ulthway doesn't replace the... or add to the Feel No Pain, right?
It allows you to choose. It's basically, do you choose your standard one or something
Okay.
else? It actually gives reference to the Molten Body thing in the book, too.
Fair.
So those are the HQ choices.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy support, I've brought a unit of Dark Reapers with a Dark Reaper Exarch. They all have the standard Reaper missile thing.
Sweet.
Yep. Then I also have a Wraith Lord. He's got a Ghost Glaive, 2 Flamers, and a Star Cannon, as well as his Wraithbone Fists. Troops choices, I brought a group of Rangers, and 2 groups of Guardian Defenders with a heavy weapons platform. Both of them are equipped with Bright Lances. I know one of them has a scatter laser on it, but they both have Bright Lances.
WYSIWYG is for chumps.
I mean, only one of them isn't WYSIWYG.
Eh.
And then
Well, that makes
Fast
that one
Attack,
jump.
I've got a group of Swooping Hawks with an Exarch, and they all are equipped with Las Blasters.
Oh, sweet. Alright. So, we are playing Resupply Drop, as I said before. And in Resupply Drop, we're going to be using the 6 objective markers right there at the center of the table.
Bam.
Bam! And once I get reframed, because I had to move. Excuse me. And at the start of each player's 3rd battle round, they are going to end up removing 2. To leave only 2.
We're each removing 2 for a total of 4.
For a total of 4 removed, leaving only 2 at the end of the game. And as usual, as we do at the round here, we're going to go until the end of the 5th battle round instead of dealing with random turn order. So each objective marker left at the end of the game is worth 3 objective points. And there is also Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Line Breaker. Alright, so let's go ahead and have a roll off right now. And remember, please roll into the dice tray. Alright, and that's a 6 for Nick. And I can't see. That's a 2 for the Arbiter. Alright, so, Nick.
Yo!
You place. You guys are going to now, starting with you, alternate placing objective markers.
Don't we choose deployment type first?
No.
No? What's the deployment type that we use then?
The last person to place one chooses.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing objective markers.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry.
You can choose to place first or second.
I will choose to place second.
No. It starts with you.
Oh, so I
just-
get to choose
Oh.
type.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So then we have
So
to
you-
switch these. So
It
you
doesn't
have,
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
The numbers don't matter. So,
I will place one here.
Neat. They gotta be ground floor anyway.
Right there.
Okay. As long as it's not within 12, the centers aren't within 12.
Way away. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
place one here.
Cool. Oh my.
And I'm assuming 6 inches away from a battle edge.
Yep. That is the way.
And last one will go right here.
Oh my god. You're gonna have to measure that one out.
It'd be like right there. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, that's not really great either.
And I'm just butterfingers today, dropping everything.
And yep.
All right, and the Arbiter gets to choose deployment type. He's being handed the book right now.
Vanguard Strike.
Vanguard Strike. That is the diagonal.
The big pain in the butt one.
Yep.
Which side do you want, sir?
I want this corner.
Okay, so I have to take this corner.
Yep.
And it's how
So-
far out does it go?
You have to be so
From the
it
corners?
goes 12 inches from the center line.
Okay, so
That's going to be drawn from corner to corner.
yep. 12 inches from the center line of the table.
No. From corner to corner.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I hate this deployment type.
I mean,
I mean, you managed to place them so that all the objectives are on that side. So it's either
Right.
this or I have to walk all the way around the table. And I'd rather just be inconvenient for everybody as opposed to just me.
what a jerk. And I will spend this time doing
We can figure it out from there.
social medias.
Like 3 over there.
And then we have
12 inches from that.
yep. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's the only way to actually cut most of the objectives.
And then you place first as well, right? Or do I place first?
You will be placing first.
I will be placing first. Okay. Autark with Swooping Hawk will be setting up off the table. So that.
Catacomb.
Rangers will be setting up off the table.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, placing them scarabs. What up, Progenet? Progenet says, worst deployment.
I'm just going to take these guys because, in case you didn't know, that's my next move.
I didn't know. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're up to.
Things and stuff, man. Things and stuff.
How's it going, Progenet?
Yeah, Project, how's it going? Swooping Hawk setting up off the table.
It's right there.
Okay. Place my Wraith Lord. Actually, I'll put him right here.
And I'm just going to go ahead and move the die camera real quick. There we go. So we can see more of the actual table where things are happening. Wraith Lord's been placed. How many units you got left to place there, Nikolai?
I have 4 units left to place.
Okay.
Avatar of Kane's gonna go right here.
Sweet. Oh, man. Getting ready to get aggressive.
He wants all up in your business.
Progenet says, it's going pretty good. Just had a long day. I hear that, Progenet. It's going to be like that tomorrow for me. But today, it's time for 40k. It is time for battle.
Battle.
I wish people fucking could retire from the farm. Right? I don't understand why
Progenet, you ever played this game type before? Resupply drop?
Reapers are going down right here in cover.
They would. Oh yeah, Dark Reapers, eh? Pretty sweet.
Stay.
Oh, their basing looks pretty good on that too.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it looks kind of similar.
I'm gonna place these guys down here.
Okay. So I really like not having the chat window be as part of the thing because I can really, we can really see everything now. So thank you, YouTube, for changing that for us.
Yeah, YouTube.
Because they did it specifically for me.
Thanks a bunch.
They were like, Lester could use a hand at your mom's basement miniatures.
He used more than one.
He needs several. He needs several helping hands here. And I can just slide the dice roller cam, the dice tray cam, just over when I need to. Done it twice already.
Damn this wobbly model syndrome.
Yeah. Although, once again, those guys actually look pretty good in there.
Thanks, man.
Because they're all green and disgusting.
Is it me again?
Yep.
So yeah, these guys.
Alright. And is anybody done deploying?
This is my last unit.
Word.
This is my last group too, so.
Okay, so Nick will have finished.
I'm gonna place them over in here.
Not sure? You're not sure you've ever played this? That's fine. That makes sense. I mean, I know I've never played it before. And in fact, that's why we're playing it today. Because none of us here have played it yet.
This is true. This is very, very true.
Yeah, the next few streams we're going to be doing definitely Maelstrom of War. Because we've run out of Eternal War missions from Chapter Approved to play.
Which, you know, I've really enjoyed so far.
I mean, yeah.
What was the one that
Oh, no.
you and Brian played last week? 'Cause that one was sweet.
That was... Yeah, that one was sweet.
Mark that down.
And that was Frontline Warfare.
Yes.
Progernet says, oh no, he has Dark Reapers. He's gonna win.
Probably not.
Progernet, I don't know if you know, but we are actually using the spoilers from, it's in the description, but we're using the spoilers from the upcoming Codex Necrons. The official spoilers, of course, because that's the way we do it around here. All right. So, gentlemen, if you are done deploying, it is time for a roll. Gentlemen! It is time for another roll-off. Please roll into the bucket, and Nicholas will be getting a +1. That is a 2.
Again.
Again. Uh-oh.
I got
And
a
that is
2.
2. Reroll it.
Do I still get a +1 to this roll?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just checking.
That is a 2 for Nicholas, and I couldn't...
I got a 6.
He got a 6.
He is running 2 dynasties. He's running both Novak and Sautek.
I'm going to try to steal the initiative, though.
All right. 6
6?
up?
Nope.
Nope. Nope. 3 is not 6.
3 is not 6. Very good, Lester.
All right. So now we are going into Necron's turn 1.
Indeed.
Alright, start off with, these guys are going to run.
Okay.
Okay.
Scarab's advancing.
And they will advance.
That is a
Ooh.
6. Really fast.
Super fast.
They'll advance 18 inches.
And as a reminder for viewers, during round 3, 4 of the objective markers that you see
Are gone.
are going to be gone.
Just gone.
And 1 second. I'm just going to remove this die because it looks like an objective marker when it's not.
That's fine. How many command points do you have, by the way?
I have 5.
Okay.
And you have a total of 6 there, Nicholas?
I have a total of 6.
All right.
Are bad.
It's hard to get more than 1 detachment
What do those do?
They always hit on 3s, basically. Their gun is super range. And it is either strength 8 or strength 5. AP -2, damage 3, or damage 2.
Okay. So...
wish they would only be more broken if they had the whole ignore like character rule.
Yes, that would be.
That'd be more broken.
That would be.
That's the only way to break them more.
Yeah.
So you guys are gonna move 10 inches.
Okay.
I think they're 10. They're 10 or 12.
Alrighty. And while he checks that, I am gonna check out. Bring up the spoilers so we can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's really cool. All the spoilers can be found at warhammer-community.com. Right. So, today's spoilers had the Nihilak Dynasty, Doomsday Arcs, and Lichguard, but they are not in this game. So we are going to talk about Novak Dynasty, their rules and stratagems, and the new destroyers.
Okay, so these 5 destroyers can see those Dark Reapers,
Yes.
and they are now exactly within 2 feet, so they get to shoot.
Is anything else moving though?
Yeah. Other stuff's gonna move. These guys will sprint.
Do you immediately regret that decision, Nick? Do we plan to review the Tau Codex? Not really.
Damn. 6s.
Not really, because we don't have any Tau players, so we don't really know what's new and cool.
I mean, I if I can get my hands on a copy of it, I'd do a review of it, but I'm not going to go and spend the money on it myself.
Unfortunately. Like, that's the unfortunate reality of poor man YouTubing.
Maybe I'll borrow Buckles' Codex if he has one.
Yeah.
And do a review on it. I saw him today at our LGS.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead and oh my goodness, Arbiter.
Yeah, see? These guys say my dice are loaded.
Your dice are loaded.
They're not, though.
That's why we say that, because they are.
But they're not.
They definitely are.
You can get them at Millennium, folks. Go to Millennium Games and pick them up.
Hobbies, yep. So the plugs as usual, Millennium Games and Hobbies, and
I saw him
Warhammer
today.
High Point.
I saw him today, and he goes, "Hey Nick, you want to put together my Tau?" And I just looked at him like, I don't even have time to put together my own stuff and paint it.
I mean, apparently you do.
Apparently I do, but it's a super rush job today.
That's fair. That is fair. All right, so the Novak Dynasty, which he has for his Catacomb Command Barge, and
both sets of Wraiths and the Red Scarabs.
Okay. They have the Awakened by Murder Dynasty trait,
These guys are gonna sit.
where he can reroll failed hit rolls in the fight phase for units with this code if they were charged, or performed a heroic intervention this turn.
Actually, they're gonna do this.
Okay, so they're going to move back a little bit so that they're not visible at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Powers of the Satan happen now, or...
Yeah, but I don't have any Satan.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you're...
Also, that hasn't been spoiled yet. So.
Yes. So we're not using any of those at the moment.
That would have been tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I do get to use my shooting phase. Starts with these dudes.
Okay.
Who I've moved like a real stretch to get within 24 of these things, but they did it.
Did they advance or did they just move?
They just moved.
I mean, they're not quite at the base. That's at the base there.
Yeah. So this last guy didn't get in.
Okay. So that's 4 of them that can shoot then?
Yeah.
Ooh, 4 shots. New destroyers. I'm gonna pull up the destroyers' new things because they're really cool.
Yeah. This is gonna hurt like a bitch if
Okay.
I do this right.
We'll see.
So before firing, because I'm firing, first of all, I'm gonna spend a command point for Solar Pulse. Those units cannot benefit in any way from any ability that has to do with cover this turn.
Yep, they do not receive the benefits of cover.
Cool.
And that lets me
this phase.
Hypological Strategist. I don't get it back.
Oh.
Spend another command point, and now these destroyers are using extermination protocols, so they reroll all misses and all failed wounds.
Yep.
And we make it.
Back. Each of those was 1 CP, so he spent 2 CP, got 1 back this turn.
Yep.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty rad. CP recursion is the wave of the future.
It is why you're gonna see a Sautek something in every Necron list. Like, you have to run a Sautek Outrider, or you have to run a Sautek normal command detachment or something, just to get
One-
hypological strategist.
1 second. I have a thing that I'm going to use, which will probably be easier if I just find it in the book. They're looking for it in the cards.
Yeah. All right. And while he does that, I have to grab a charger because I'm using my phone for things.
Yeah, so that's going to be 2 command points for me. And then I'll roll to see if I get one back. I do.
Okay.
They are +1 to hit.
For
Lightning fast reactions. I just use it when a infantry unit is targeted in the shooting phase. It's subtract 1 from all hit rolls that target that unit for the rest of the phase.
okay.
All right.
So they are hard to hit, essentially.
3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So this is,
If they're not going to get cover, I'm at least going to make it slightly harder for you to hit them.
so these are destroyers. They're super cool now. They get to fire 3 times instead of 2.
So 12 shots.
So 12 shots. This is hitting on 3+, re-rolling all failures.
Yep. So as a
So
note,
is it 3+ to 4+, or do they hit on 2s normally?
Yeah, it's
So-
3+ to 4+.
Okay.
yeah. So because modifiers happen after rerolls, any 3s that you got won't get rerolled
Okay.
because they're looking for 3 up.
Yep.
Right. Those actually succeeded.
Yep.
And then they turn into failures.
Gotcha.
Force is what you're looking for here.
Are you sure? Because I re-roll all failures, not rolls of a certain number.
Right, but rerolls happen before modifiers.
All right. Still only missed twice.
Hey.
Okay.
So that's 10 hits.
10 wounds.
10 hits. What's the strength?
This is strength 6.
Okay. They are toughness 3.
Okay. So
Wounding
it's
on
going to wound on
2s.
2s.
Wounding on 2s, rerolling.
Yep.
Rerolling.
Failing,
Yep.
or rerolling all failures.
Yeah.
Bam.
4 misses. Okay, so that is
9.
9 wounds. This is AP -3.
Okay, so they have 9 6-ups.
Yeah.
Because they don't get the benefit of cover.
Yep. And
They miss all of them.
oh man.
So that's how much damage are they each?
Okay, so each of these is D3 wounds. So
Okay.
I'm just going to pick these up and drop 1 dice, and then we'll.
Yeah. Then do the
So,
bam.
so I have. They're dead. I have.
Well, they have feel no pain. So that's
So
why I
just
was.
did.
Oh dear God. Okay, so let's see. These are they're 1 wound each.
Okay.
Are they 1 wound each?
I'm just
All of them, but the Exarch, which is this guy back here, is.
Okay, so I have.
Nick, what up, booger balls? It's okay that you're late, and yes, Nick is already losing.
So 2, 4, 7, 10, 13,
Well, the problem is his damage doesn't carry over.
6. Yes, but they're 1 wound models.
Right.
So you have to save all of those wounds.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll
Just
yeah.
count it
So
out.
Yeah. So how much
You're
is
at
there?
13.
we'll do this way, right? So you have to save each of these dice and then roll for it. So these 2 1 things first. Nope.
Nope. So that's 1 dead.
Nope.
That's another dead.
And
Okay, and then I have 2 wound dice.
Okay.
There's a fucking 3.
2, bam. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
So another 1 dead.
And now this is a 3 wound dice.
Nope.
Nope.
Jeebus. Well, well, Prognet, there goes the Dark Reapers.
So it's a 3 wound dice.
He's got to make at least 2 of these. Nope. And yep. So he's still dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe that's first blood.
That is indeed
is
first
first
blood for Necrons. Oh my god, destroyers. So, if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Destroyers, from their Codex.
Hooray for the first time I ever brought Dark Reaper.
The Gauss cannons went from 24 inches, heavy 2, strength 5, AP -3, D3, to 24 inches, heavy 3, strength 6, AP -3 D3
Gross.
in the new Codex, in the upcoming Codex.
As if the Necrons needed to be buffed.
The gross thing is 1 point to remove cover on any unit, 1 point to re-roll all failures and wounds.
Yeah. Do you have any other
That's
shooting
got
to
to
do?
get changed.
No, it doesn't. It's perfectly fine.
It's got to be like 2 CP to reroll both of those.
No.
IMO.
The thing is I only get to pick 1 unit for
Right.
remove cover, and I only get to pick 1 unit for increases. So like this is the maximum effectiveness that it can get, no matter how big the game gets.
But if you put it on something with a lot of guns,
Well, it's specifically for destroyers and destroyer lords.
This is literally the
Heavy
most guns that
destroyers.
you can have.
gotcha. Okay, fair enough then.
Right? Like that's pretty bad, but it's the worst it can possibly get.
Yeah.
And I spent 2 CP on it. I mean, this guy has a Staff of Light, but I'm pretty sure you're safe from his 18-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
And the barge?
Barge is a War Scythe.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Because it is
Right.
It is swingy and happy and mad.
Yeah. Progenet says Tau have the same thing. So,
Okay. So
Fair.
shooting armies.
they do that.
They do that.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Any charges to declare?
My man.
If you're done with shooting, sir.
I don't know if anything can make it.
Yeah, I think I'm out of range now on everything.
Unless you've got one of those garbage rules like I do with certain things.
I mean,
Progenet says, I picked up a Tau army, but our cover ignore stratagem is 1 point.
I found a thing that
our
adds...
cover ignore stratagem is also 1 point.
Yeah, that's the same for Codex Necrons.
Yep.
The issue is I think that my base weaponry has much higher AP, so cover is way more effective against me than against Tau.
Yeah.
All right. Rad. Also, shout out.
So anything else?
No, that's going to be Necron turns 1.
Okay, so on to Aeldari turn 1.
Shout out to my boy Alex, watching the stream from the elliptical, getting fit, getting swole, staying strong.
Alright, so movement. Wraith Lord's going to stay right where he is.
All right.
I think I'm going to have these guys stay where they are also.
All right.
This
Go
thing
back
can
to
hit pretty much everything that I can see.
go back to things that were spoiled that we
So
might
this
be
one.
seeing today.
So those 2 units are going to stay right where they are.
The Necrons also got
Avatar
more
of Cain is going to move.
I'll just shut up.
Yep. It's alright.
Sorry, dude.
No, it's good. It's good.
He's going to actually... He might advance. We'll see. No, because can he advance and charge? That's the question. I don't think he can. If he can, that'd be ridiculous.
I mean, it would be ridiculous.
But he can't, so he's just going to move 7 inches.
Avatar King?
Avatar Cain's going to move 7 inches!
All right.
So he's going to go right here.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be that for movement. Now I'm going to have... So Rangers are going to come in now.
Okay.
Actually, pretty much everything's going to come in.
All right.
What's his toughness?
His toughness is 6.
And the Rangers are just replacing where the
The
Dark
Rangers are
Reapers
just going to replace where the Dark Reapers
They're
are.
just like, oh.
They're just like, oh man, that you guys are dead. Let's hope the same thing doesn't happen to us.
It's probably going to happen.
Probably going to happen to us, but they're already the -1 to hit. So, at least there's that, because that does help. All right,
Yeah.
Swooping Hawks and the Autarch are going to come in as well. But they're going to do their thing. They're going to use the Swooping Hawk Grenade Pack.
Ooh, what's that do?
So it's when I set them up, it's on the battlefield. They can fire a spread of grenades when they are set up on the battlefield as they fly over enemy units in the movement phase. To do so after the unit has been set up, pick an enemy unit within 12 inches to do so, and then roll a die for each model in the unit up to a maximum of 1 die for each Swooping Hawk model.
Cool.
And then on a roll of 6, that unit suffers a mortal wound.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna fly over those damn defenders.
Oh, the destroyers?
The destroyers, yeah.
Okay. Before you do, just note, destroyers have 3 wounds each?
A, they have 3 wounds each. B, you have to set up within more than 9 inches away from the rest of my forces,
Yes.
which completely surround the destroyers.
Yes. But they only have to be 12 inches away from the
Yeah,
destroyers.
I'm aware.
Oh, right. So, Progenet, why Tau? Did you look in their codex and go, oh my god, that's broken as dicks? Did you find something broken as dicks in Codex Tau? Oh,
I hid them in there. Now they're out.
were they there to try and prevent just that?
Yes.
Progenet says, "Oh boy, let me tell you." All caps too.
About what? Tell you about what?
Broken stuff he has found in Codex Tap.
Oh. Alright, so that's going to be 6 dice.
Are there 6 destroyers over there?
There are 5.
There's 5. So 5 dice. I've got 6 swooping hawks. That's what I was moving, but yes. So 5. Any 6s are mortal wounds.
Yep.
So 1 mortal wound.
Bam! Oh boy, let me tell you. Let me tell you how the title belt feels.
Does my Autark have the same ability? I don't know.
I do like the Autark model.
It is a sweet model.
I just wish it wasn't up on just 1 foot.
Yeah, that was the biggest pain, was gluing that thing to its base today. It does not. So it is going to...
And is your Autark your warlord?
Yes. He's just going to land right over here.
Cool.
With this unit supporting them.
Hang out over there.
Hanging out with that unit.
Hanging out.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Progenet.
Giving him
I'm
the
so excited for you
reroll
to tell me
ones on
about
hits
broken stuff
ability.
in Codex Tau.
So that's that. On to the psychic phase. I have no psychers.
What?
Dumb. So on to shooting phase. Dark Reapers. Oh, they're dead. Wraith Lord. Let's start off with his Star Cannon.
Okay.
Does this thing have character?
Yes.
Okay, so these guys.
Who's shooting him?
Wraith Lord.
Grateful.
He's going to be hitting on 3s.
What's he firing?
His Star Cannon.
Star Cannon. Bam!
So 1 hit.
Okay.
What's their toughness?
6.
Okay, so wounding on 3s.
This is probably the worst rolling I've seen out of you in years, Nick.
Seriously. Sorry. Wounding on 4s.
Bam!
1 wound.
1 wound.
It is AP -3.
3 up invulnerable.
Okay.
Made it.
Made it.
Can't fight ghosts.
Rangers are going to shoot now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty rough there, Progenet.
Rangers are going to shoot at your Catacomb Command Barge.
Do you have sniper?
Yes.
Okay.
The Ranger Long Rifle.
Yes. They're all like, pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew.
I actually should have the Autark land there with them, but that's okay.
Ah,
They're super squishy, that's why I didn't have them do it. Okay,
That
so
makes sense.
hitting on 3s.
they're 1 CP away from getting squished.
So that is... That was not a reroll, if I had.
Ah.
That's 4 hits. Toughness,
6.
6. So wounding on 5s.
Our 6 is mortal.
Yes, 6s are mortal wounds. So that's 1 mortal wound and nothing else.
And is it like Space Marine sniper rifles where it adds 1 mortal wound on top
It
of
adds 1 mortal wound on top of the damage that it is, but it's AP not. So
Yeah. So,
So I got a 3 up. So I have a 4+, and I am in cover.
Ta-da!
Got it.
Did it. Too easy.
still, that's 1 mortal wound to that thing, which
Yeah.
Not really.
I'm okay with.
You got
Yeah, but it's got living metal. I understand that. I get it, dude.
You have to do more. Do more. Be more, Nick.
What is closer? Are you guys closer to me at 23 inches? Yes.
Also, don't forget these things you can't see.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
I mean, I might be able to see the bases on one of them because of this thing being knocked over. But whatever. I'm not going to go there. It's going to shoot Bright Lance at those guys. Firing 1 time. Hitting on 3s.
Which
Rerolling
guys?
1s. These guys.
Firing at
Shooting.
themselves. Okay.
Like
Okay.
that.
Firing at themselves.
Hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. It is strength 8.
Okay.
That
That's a wound.
is a wound.
AP -4, but it's an invuln.
3 up invuln.
Miss it! Same thing with these guys.
Wraiths. They're as bad as Thunderwolves.
Yeah.
No, oh, I know.
3s. Hit.
As the guy.
3s. Hit.
Nice.
3 up invuln.
The rates might be cheaper.
Poop.
Oops.
They're like 60 points.
60 points per model. Yeah. They're more expensive then.
They have some neat abilities that wolves
Yeah.
don't.
True that. Doing it.
Yeah, I might just charge into these guys though.
I mean, so remember they're going to re-roll because they are Novak.
Mm-hmm.
And also remember, Scarabs basically always wound.
Yeah. Also,
Actually, he's gonna shoot at them first.
That makes
'Cause,
sense.
you know,
that does make
the
sense.
Wailing Doom can shoot.
Yep. And also remember that Whip Coil Wraiths can attack after they've been
So
murdered.
2s. I'm gonna spend a command point to reroll that,
Alright, spend a command point.
and then I'm gonna see if I get it back
Cool.
real quick, which I don't, but that's okay.
So if
That's a hit.
Arbiter wins tonight, does he play next week till he loses? I mean,
Necrons never lose, man.
I won the last one.
Yeah, he beat me last week.
Yeah, I beat him.
Shh. They don't lose to me.
Yeah. Ooh. Jeez, Progeny.
Toughness.
3 or 2. It
2.
doesn't-
2's to wound,
Bam.
and that's a wound.
Okay.
It is AP -4,
Okay. How many damage is it?
D6,
Roll it.
Yep.
2 damage.
It's fine.
Oh. So I don't know, Burger Balls. Honestly, the decision for Arbiter to play this week was based mostly on the fact that Codex Necrons is coming, and so it's basically Necrons week because we're like doing all the cool spoiler stuff.
So he needs a 5-inch charge.
Can make it.
He's going for it.
Going for it.
F it.
Ooh, who do you want to spend?
Yep. Spend a command point to reroll.
All right. That's
Didn't get it back.
That's a 4.
That's a 4. Okay, and then we'll see if I get it back. I do not.
All right.
Okay, so he gets in.
Yeah.
No. You spent to reroll. You rerolled a 4, and then you got a 1.
It's spent to reroll. I rerolled a 4 to get the charge, and then I rerolled to see if I got a command point back.
Okay.
All right.
So you rerolled twice.
Or I rolled to see if I got a command point back. I didn't reroll.
You did it in the opposite order the last time you did it, though.
Fair
Like,
enough.
I spend it. I got my command point back. No, I don't. Or yes, I do. And then. But
We'll
whatever.
we'll
It's
just be-
fine. It's
we'll just
fine.
be clear about what's getting rolled.
They're fucking scarabs.
Ah, and Arbiter got the 1 F-bomb. Dang
So he's gonna be attacking 5 times,
it. Whack, whack, whack.
hitting on 2s.
And he hits
So
5
he
times.
hits 5 times. Wounding on 2s.
Probably.
Strike 8.
Probably.
Oh, sorry. Yep, strike 8.
No, they're scarabs. They're doing their job.
Yeah. That's 4 wounds.
4 wounds. AP -4.
Okay.
D6 damage each.
So first one goes to this thing. It's dead.
So, well, yeah,
And then this one's dead.
possibly.
And this one's dead.
There you go. Got him. Smushed. And that is not first blood for
Not-
the Eldar.
Not first blood.
That was scored by the Arbiter already.
Yep. That's it for my turn now.
All right. So we are on to round 2. Necrons turn 2.
Alright.
Are you using the big D20 there?
Yeah, those are my command points.
Cool. Great. Yeah. Sorry. 1 second. I'm just getting myself a round
I was
counter.
gonna say, don't take that one.
Okay. But hey, if you want to see Arbiter play again, Booger
Does
Balls,
this thing have a D-scythe?
just let me
It does
know.
not. I didn't bring any D size or any cycles.
Which, actually,
I'd
go ahead.
ask him before I get within fucking 8 inches. Like,
Yeah. That's fair.
Put it in the comments or in chat now if you want to see who you want to see play next week. If you have a preference. If you don't, then don't worry about it.
Your choices are Chaos, Thousand Suns,
Yep.
Eldar,
Eldar.
Necrons,
Yep.
Tyranids,
Tyranids.
Imperial Soup,
Imperium Soup.
Space Wolves,
And
and
Astronomical
Astra
Charm.
Militar.
Also, technically, Imperial Knights.
These things are gonna run.
Wow. Only round 2 made it without being super late. Crons and Nids. Alright. Progenet says Crons and Nids.
Alright.
Eddie, you're fighting Brian next week.
Possibly. There might be other people who might want other stuff.
It's true. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
And yes, Noah.
You wanted a robot, didn't you?
A little bit.
Yes, Noah. Only round 2.
And this is gonna living metal, and then this is gonna living metal. So.
All right.
They're back at full.
You okay? I mean,
Actually, no. This has reanimation, but it's gonna be healed by the Cryptech Cloak. That makes more sense.
that does make more sense. All right. So the destroyers got healed by the Cryptech Cloak, the new improved item.
I think that's how it works. I might just pull it up.
Okay.
It's a new, and I forget what it does. I just remember it repairs shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take a look.
In a book.
No.
No?
No. Something to mimic Hell's Reach. That was a cool audiobook. Who was in Hell's Reach? Was that Space Wolves and Orcs?
It was Black Templars.
Black Templars and Space Wolves? I don't know. I don't know who was at Hell's Reach, but the way it was spelled there makes it look like it's Space Wolves, because HEL is typically Space Wolf stuff.
It's possible. I can't remember exactly, but
Yeah, sorry, we don't know a dang thing about the lore, apparently.
there's an animated version of the book on the interwebs that's super sweet on YouTube. It's a fan-made animated movie. You should check it out.
I should check it out.
It's like Black Templars and IG.
Mm. Mm.
Get on up out of here with your destroyers, who are living up to their name.
Orcs, question mark? Did you not know that orcs are part of 40k there, booger balls? Did you not know that?
Yes, orcs
Did I just pop?
are in
Did I
40k.
just blow your fucking mind?
Did I just blow your mind? Because there's orcs. And they're awesome.
They're pretty great.
Like,
Yeah.
they're so cool.
They don't go around things.
Oh, you didn't know. Can you tell me who was at Hell's Reach, though, Booger Balls? Because, hey, if we can do like a historical bat rap, we'll do it. Because that sounds pretty cool to me.
Yeah. Okay. So these things are staying.
I'm just not finding this cloak. Because
Yeah,
I'm
this
having
thing
trouble.
needs to move and it needs to stay away.
Come on!
No, he's getting kited.
What? Oh, Avatar Arcane?
Come on, man!
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, the Canoptech Cloak. So
Did he get his one wound that he lost back, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it auto regenerate or do you have to
auto.
So,
Okay.
So it needs living metal or doesn't need living metal?
it needs living metal.
Okay, so this guy has a wound, so that's fine.
Yeah. Troll Toll says orcs. Alright, well, then
Time to throw up a pole, straw pole, make it happen.
you guys are literally teaching me how 40k works? Exclamation point! Sweet.
That's fine.
Yep, that's cool. Okay, that's movement.
Alright, so that is movement for Necron's turn 2.
Yep.
Oh, and the Swooping Hawks are surrounded by wraiths.
What's his invuln? 5 up?
Yeah, his feel no pain is 5 up.
What's his invuln?
Sorry, I was looking up something else.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a 4++.
That would make sense.
5+. I remember he had a 5+ and a 4+, so that sounds like.
He has a 5 up invul and 3 up armor.
Okay, so.
And a 5 up feel no pain.
So 2 up armor with AP -3 turns into 5 up. I don't need to use Solar Pulse. There's
Yeah.
no point.
It's a 6 up armor. It'd be a 6 up armor.
Yeah.
He's
there's-
at 3 up.
well, he's in cover.
By the way, Lester, to answer your question,
Sir.
it was Black Templars, Armageddon Steel Legion, obviously Grimaldus was one of the named characters, and Orcs.
Okay.
So the next question, of course, is how many wounds does the bastard have?
The bastard has a bunch of wounds.
10.
So, thank you for
8.
that.
He has
He
8
will
wounds.
So
try.
he is actually unshootable.
I will probably, I'll have to give Hell's Reach a listen or a read to make sure that I can, emulate that for you. It might be a couple weeks in the making though, and probably pre-recorded and not live.
For what now?
For the Hell's Reach narrative historical background.
We need a really big night, like the really big night.
Oh, is one of those in Hell's Reach too?
Yeah. They just go around riding around on it.
Oh, that's
just
awesome.
stepping on orcs.
Man, I should really read these books. I actually picked
I
up.
just started Horus Rising. I'm on like chapter
Okay,
6
so-
right now.
Oh, I actually
They
picked
can't
up
shoot the thing I
Crossbow
want. These guys are
Nice.
dead in assault. Those guys are dead in assault.
Probably.
I believe if the Swooping Hawks are like the Dire Avengers, they hit on 5s in Overwatch. I need to check that though.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wraiths don't care.
They're like, whatever, we have 3 up in bones.
3 up in bones and 3 wounds.
Excuse me, we're ghosts.
Also, I get to fight even if I die.
Yeah.
What do you want?
It's garbage. Get out of here with your garbage.
Okay, so
Now if they die in the charge phase, they won't be able to fight.
Also, I forgot to have them shoot. God damn it. I'm
Yes.
a dummy.
it's okay.
It's okay.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, there would have been 24 shots on you that I
Yeah.
fucking just forgot about.
Um.
Second up bomb. Me. Called it.
Actually, you're probably on. We're on like number 5.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the worst.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's mostly a joke anyway. I don't really care.
You're
Yeah.
gonna poop.
All right.
How
So
dare you.
I mean, I don't think I can even hit these guys this time.
Wow, you just
because- Yeah. No, I'm
Yeah,
out
you-
of range.
Oh, yeah, because
Wait.
you moved back to shoot at the.
No, that's out. Yeah, I moved back so that he, if he survived, would not be able to reasonably make the charge distance.
Yeah. But
Because that is a 9-inch charge, and I'm okay with him making a 9-inch charge if he does.
I mean, if he does, he's earned it.
I mean, if he goes anywhere, it's gonna be after that Catacomb Command Barge at this point.
He will never catch that.
Probably not.
Ever.
I mean,
We'll see.
get to there.
Yeah, but that thing can sprint. And it has a 12-inch movement normally.
It's fine.
So we're on to your psychic phase there,
Yeah.
Arbiter?
Psychic, we're done. Shooting, we're done. So now we're on a charge.
All right.
Overwatch! Overwatch everything!
Wow.
Yeah. So
Is Tracer coming?
this unit is going to charge both of these things.
You have to declare one though.
No.
No,
He
I
can
don't.
declare as many as he wants. They just
Alright.
all get to Overwatch.
Okay. I guess we'll start with the Rangers overwatching.
Also, Noah!
Yeah,
Forge Bane,
sixes.
even closer.
No 6s. So this guy's gonna use both of his flamers to start with.
I asked if he had flamers.
No, you asked if he had D sides.
God damn it.
Okay, let's all be more forthcoming with information.
So that's
please.
assault 2d6.
Assault 2d6. 3.
I reroll one of those. 5. Do I get
So
a
you get the command point back.
No.
I mean, either way. What's funny?
That's still 7.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7.
It's just funny that ended up that way.
What's their
6.
Okay, so 5s to wound. 3 wounds. AP not. 3 up in bones.
3 up in bones. Rah.
Make 2.
All right.
Okay, that's just 1 damage. So I think, right? Yeah.
Move that back. Forgot to take it down.
Yeah,
Then-
put it on one with whip coils, obviously.
He'll use his star cannon. See if he hits. He hits once.
Okay.
Amazing.
He will wound on 3s. He wounds.
Oh snap! Star cannon.
3 up in bone. That's it.
Nope.
Ah.
I am also looking forward to it, Noah.
All right.
I'm really looking forward to having
So they make their
even
charge.
more nights.
Do they make their charge? It's like a 5-inch charge or something. Yeah, that's a 5-inch charge.
5 inches!
It's like a 3-inch.
And they made it with a
They
7.
got a 7-inch movement.
Don't they have to charge both of them?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, they have Wraith Form.
I mean, it's a 3-inch charge, so.
So I can
Yeah,
literally end like this.
Right.
Because they can just pass through terrain
and new models.
and models. Because they're ghosts!
That's not
What?
this guy.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Disaster!
He's dead now.
That's not how.
So are 2 of those Rangers. But he's
At
dead
least you
now.
already have the actual Imperial Knight. I do have the actual Imperial Knight. We may have to see Scrub Tier sometime soon before Forgebane comes out.
Ooh.
Which means I'm gonna have to actually figure out how to use the darn thing.
Ooh.
I'm so bad.
Roger Knight, did you see the next 3 codexes that are going to be coming out now?
I need
Yeah,
to put
did you-
weights on the bottom of these.
Yeah, probably.
I need to put weights on the bottom of everything.
I just need to lift weights.
Sure you do. You need to get swole, brother.
You get swole. Be a swole soul brother.
The great House of Gains.
Great House of Gains. Jesus.
Okay, god damn it. I was gonna put him here
Yeah.
Fine.
for now.
It's fine.
Just say he's. It's fine.
It's fine.
They're good.
Yeah. we need to start putting like.
Fuck unit coherency.
It's
It's
okay.
not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
It
It's
is.
still a thing.
Shh.
Catacomb is gonna try and charge that. I think it's like a.
It's gonna be a big old
It's
charge.
gonna be a big old freaking. That's a 9.
All right. Looking for that hard 9. Let me just clear the dice tray.
Let's get that extra movement.
Ooh, 7.
Ooh,
Do
command
you want to
point.
do it? All right.
So this is for rerolling the charge.
Yep. Got it.
Got it. And then this is for
10.
hyperlogical strategist. Did not get it. Okay.
All right. And the Catacomb Command Barge just doing everything it can to stay away from the Avatar of Cain.
It's there.
Yep. Yep.
That's
Prajnet
fair, right?
says, "Oh yeah, Prajnet, I'm so mad. Prajnet,
Uh,
I'm so mad about what's coming next."
These bugs into these guys.
Overwatch.
Actually, no, the other bugs. The big ones.
Okay.
Big
Overwatch. Still Overwatch.
Yeah.
That's going to be 24 shots.
Oh my goodness, it's a lot of shots.
Better.
Oh yeah. Oh, Prajnet. Although, like, thinking about Deathwatch and how they said mixed units of Primaris Marines in the announcement, I'm actually pretty excited about that. That's really cool. But I'm still like, what? Why no Space Wolves? Prajnet, why no Space
Because
Wolves?
they hate you. I'm missing a guy somewhere, somehow. That's a good thing.
Is it this one that you rolled
No,
into the
it's,
microphone?
it's not. But that's okay. I took a die. We're
Cool.
fine.
Where'd you
24 shots,
So,
hitting on
take-
6.
Is it a blue and white one that you
No,
took?
it is not. I did take a blue and white one, but I took it from right here.
Okay.
See if they get any hits at all.
Also, ew, Harlequins. 6s.
Bunch of hits.
Got some. You and your loaded dice.
3, 4, 5.
That will be interesting. I don't know why the Space Wolves haven't come out yet. I'm not Games Workshop, says Prajnet. I mean, that's fair.
Why not?
Why aren't you Games Workshop, Prajnet?
So that's 8 hits. There's toughness 6, right?
Yep.
So they're wounding on 6s.
Ooh.
Last blaster is not very good.
Yeah. Oh, hey, got
1
one.
wound. AP 0.
3 up, pinball. Rah.
Can't hit ghosts.
Can't hit him. Ghosts not doing recon.
Gross.
That's a Ubisoft joke.
Okay, so this is a 2-inch charge.
And they made it.
No, they didn't. They went way too far, zoomed off the edge of the table, and died.
That's not how it works.
Okay.
Their priorities are out of whack codex wise. I don't know. I mean, maybe.
This guy is gonna charge the
Maybe they are.
swooping hooks. It's 5. This is a 5-inch charge.
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, they have things that they're doing. I don't know what it is they're doing specifically, but they have things that they're doing.
All right. So that's my charges. We're gonna go on to fight.
All right, who you picking first?
We're gonna pick the Catacomb Command Barge.
That's true. Imperial Knights are getting a codex before orcs. Catacomb Command Barge. He's swinging at the Rangers.
Force players.
The Rangers, yeah. He
are
didn't charge the
super
other thing,
salty.
so he can't hit it. He has 4 attacks because he's weird.
Moving the chair behind you.
Yeah. So he hits on 2s.
Okay. Any rerolls?
Well, then, no, he doesn't normally reroll.
Okay.
This is strength 7, so that's probably gonna wound him
Toughness
2.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, whap, whap, whap.
And
Four.
so
4 wounds.
this is AP minus 4.
Okay, so how much damage?
Each of those is D6.
So roll it out because I have a bunch of feel no pains.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay,
you
they're
have.
They're just dead.
They're just dead. Oh my god. So if you
I
could,
saw like 2 6s over there.
If you
They're
couldn't-
just dead.
if you couldn't see in there, there was 2 6s,
A
5,
and
and
a
a
1.
1.
They're not gonna beat 18 feel no pains.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen.
They'd literally have to roll, and they'd have to get 14 6s
Yeah. Oh my
in order
goodness.
for just one of them to live.
All right.
But at least he's already fought. So now,
Are you gonna interrupt?
no, because that's way too many command points to do that.
What?
No.
It's only 2.
Yeah, that would leave me with 1 left, and I'm good on having 3.
Okay.
That means he has a thing he wants to do that costs 3.
Yeah.
No, it's not that at all.
It's not that at all. All right. So then, what's swinging next there, Arbiter?
So this guy was up here.
The
but
only
we
other
couldn't
things that
balance him.
can swing?
So these are gonna fight into
Well,
that.
yeah.
There's 2. There's 2 units of
Well,
wraiths.
right, yes. There's 2 units of wraiths and some scarabs.
You are right, Progeny. Imperial Knights getting a Codex before Orcs is bananas.
It's whack.
Yeah. If I was Orcs players, I would yell at Games Workshop every day.
I mean, Imperial Knights are also getting it before Space Wolves. But
Yeah, but who cares about Space Wolves?
Okay, so that's 4 things.
Exactly, nobody.
That's 4 things. They got
How many attacks do they have each?
the 4.
4 attacks each, so 16 attacks.
Yeah.
Yep. And 2 of them have whip coils, right?
Yeah, but that only matters if they die.
Oh. Yeah? Oh yeah, that doesn't really matter if they die. Cool.
It's
I
9
should
points.
have
To
looked
left.
at the spoilers.
It's 9 points, and if I die, I get to swing anyway, which
Yeah.
is super nice.
So guys, just remember, if you know you're going to play Necrons, don't do what I did, and don't be a nice guy. Bring all of your Psychers.
I mean,
All
Honestly,
of
Space
your
Wolves should be
Psychers.
before Death Watch, but I know why it's taking a while. That's fair.
Why is it taking them?
Yeah, why is
Tell
it
us.
taking a while? I thought you weren't GW.
all right, hitting on 3s. That's pretty good.
I am just going to bring a Warlock conclave of 10 Warlocks. When I play Necron.
Pew, 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 mine bullets. Noah says, I'm just glad the AdMech Codex came
What's
up
his
with it is,
toughness?
though I still want them to make an AdMech transport.
Okay, so we'll just say 4s.
Toughness 8, sorry.
Okay, so 5s.
Okay.
It's still pretty
Yeah,
fucking
damn,
good.
Strength 9?
No, I'm 5s and 6s.
So,
So I'm strength 6, so 5s and 6s wins. Toughness 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that is going to be 6 wounds.
6 wounds, AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. That means he's got to make a bunch of 5-up armors.
Ooh. A lot of my friends work for
How many?
Demon
Sorry.
Rust is getting a double model in human
6?
and wolfen form.
7?
Yeah, I've heard that rumor.
How
as
many
well,
wounds with it?
Progeny.
6.
6. Okay, 6 5-ups.
And
So 3
You
go
make 3, and then he takes 6 wounds.
through. So they're 2 damage each.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 6 ups.
Yep.
Makes 1.
Makes 1. So he takes 5. So he has 5 wounds remaining.
Oh my
Cool.
goodness. So tough.
And that just knocks him down to his second profile too.
Oh man.
That's funny. This thing is gonna fight wraiths.
Which thing?
The swooping hawks. I could not remember the name of those.
Okay, so,
Swooping hawks.
so the Wraiths are attacking
The swooping
the
hawks.
Swooping Hawks.
Lester, there's a plastic bag over there. Would you mind?
Okay, hitting on 3s.
I don't know where it went.
It should be like right over on the chest, I think.
Oh, the chest is open. So
Oh, maybe not. I'll grab it.
it's now.
Oh, it's right over here. I got
Oh,
it.
you got it. You already have it.
I
Yeah.
already have it.
This is strength 6 against toughness 3, so this is gonna wound on
2s.
2s.
Oh, hey, you missed one.
Okay.
I gotta say, Progeny, if that is true,
Hot damn. That's awesome.
yeah.
Okay, so 9.
9 AP.
-2.
So 9 6-ups.
Yep.
Yeah. If that is actually happening, I will be so excited. And I would.
If what is actually happening?
Lehman Russ is getting 2 models.
Yeah, it's coming out as a double model. 1 normal and 1 wolfen.
6-up armor.
Oh!
Made a whole bunch. I
You
made
made 4.
4 of them. So that's 5 go through. And they're how much damage each?
2.
So that's 8 6-up field home pains.
5 go through. There's 10 6-up hits.
Yes. That's what I said, Lester. How dare you say otherwise?
And remember, this is each one of them is taking 2 damage. So
Yes.
roll them 2 at a time.
Yes. 6 up!
And that's
1
one dead.
6 up!
And it's another dead.
That's going to go on to the Exarch first, actually.
Okay.
So he has 1 wound remaining.
Yep.
So next one,
Bam.
he's dead now.
Now he's dead.
So that gives me, that's 2 dead so far.
Yep.
1 Exarch, 2 dead. That's another one dead.
Yep.
And another one dead. So that's
The Exarch.
4 dead.
Yep. The Exarch and 3 of his buddies. Alright. Oh my gosh. I really hope that. Like, I'm over here just so pumped for that, Progenet. Like.
I forgot to reroll my hits. I'm over it.
Oh, right. I don't think it's gonna matter too much.
It didn't. I only missed 1, remember?
Yeah.
But
Right.
we need to remember that. Especially with these lower attack models now.
Yeah.
We're going, so.
So now the next guy's got to attack and eat their faces off.
Nope. Scarabs now.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Scarabs.
Scarabs got to attack and eat their faces off.
Yeah.
So there's 3 units of Scarabs. Each of those has 4 attacks. But they hit on 4s.
And don't forget your rerolls.
Shh, Lester.
Oh wait, these are the gray scarabs.
Oh yeah, they're not. Yeah,
they're
so
tough.
these are still misses. Then I can pick these up.
That's messy.
Yes, and then this is strength 3 against toughness 3, so
So 6s.
Force.
4s.
3 on 3 is force.
So that is 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Oh my goodness.
AP not?
Yes.
Okay. So 4 ups.
Yeah. Oh.
2 go through. Damage.
1.
1. Okay, so I have to make both of these.
Yeah.
Or just 1 dies. Or no, they both die. So 1. Good.
1 made it.
2. No.
Oh snap.
You want
Alright.
the Exarch, I assume?
The Exarch's already gone.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, then. Doesn't really matter. Here you go.
Okay. Things are looking pretty bad for Eldar right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just have that one lowly swooping hawk attack first, I guess.
All right. What's he attacking? Is he attacking scarabs or wraiths?
Scarabs.
You want to actually deal wounds?
Yeah, that's the thing. So 3
Hits.
hits. Sorry.
Yep. That's good.
Plus 3.
So 4s.
Yep. Nope.
No. All right. Now we're gonna go to the Wraith Lord.
Break Lord. He's gonna do some work.
He's gonna attack the Catacomb Command Barge.
Catacomb Command Barge is not in melee with him.
Yeah.
It's within 1 inch of that, though.
That,
Yes, but I didn't charge him.
Okay, fair enough.
And also the within 1 inch of
That's just
friendly
for-
within
yeah.
1 inch. It's
Gotcha.
within the unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Also, I used my Trick and Consolidate to move that way. So
Yeah.
he'll attack those things.
Well, it could.
Wait,
he
first.
fucking butchered those dudes.
How many attacks does he get?
He did.
Yeah.
He did. It was scary.
He gets 4 attacks.
I'm so scared.
4 attacks hitting on 3s.
I'm so scared of Necrons now, man.
So 2 hit. We'll spend a command point
All right.
to re-roll that, and then we'll
2.
re-roll it first, and then roll to see if we get it back or not.
Okay.
So that's another hit,
And
and then do we get it back?
No.
So 3 hits. It is strength 9. So
Toughness 6.
winning on 3s.
oh my goodness. Oh,
Already used your
reroll. Reroll for this phase. Oh.
Yeah, and
3 up invuln.
yep.
Oh my goodness.
It's fine.
Made it.
Those things are obnoxious as fuck.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad I'm getting 6 more?
No,
I am actually.
I'm not glad.
I'm
at
actually
all.
really pumped. I'm really
Me
pumped.
too. Like having 15, I can run a whole fucking Outrider. It'd be great.
Yeah, I'm actually really pumped about it because I've already shown around my
I have
to you
to
guys
choose
my
those
thunder
attacks.
muscle
So
or
then-
my
Yeah.
my ultimate muscle. List.
Aeldari turn 2.
No.
Morale phase over
Morale
there.
phase for the swooping, that one swooping hawk, and then it's actually
So that was a full unit of 6.
Yep. So they lost 5. Their leadership 8.
So just roll the die.
Yep.
He runs.
Yep.
That's smart.
He was like, I'm out.
He was
I mean, like, to be fair, that's smart.
I mean, he was literally just gonna jump off the battlefield if he lived, anyways.
Yeah.
Because they do that. That's their thing.
Uh,
They fly in and out.
so
Okay, so now I have to nominate things to roll to see if they cease to exist, right?
not yet.
Wait,
No,
what?
no.
No, because
Let's start at turn 3.
yeah.
Okay.
It's the start of turn 3,
Yes.
and you
Or
have to
turn
do
2.
your turn 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. What an eventful game.
Guys, in
Told you,
chat.
I just needed a fucking codex.
Yeah. And we didn't even use we don't even have a full one. And oh, man. Jeebus. All right, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Nick?
I'm thinking I wish I could charge while I was still in combat with something, so I can pull something into combat. Well, he can consolidate, right?
He will be able to pile in,
Right.
and when he piles in, he can move up to 3 inches, but he has to end closer to the closest model, the closest enemy model to him.
So I can move him 3 inches this way, right?
That guy right over there is in base-to-base contact.
They're both in base-to-base contact.
Okay, well then he's got nowhere to go.
So you can't move at all? Okay.
Any new models coming out? Yes. Troll Tolls. In Forgebane, the Canoptech, the Cryptech with Canoptech Cloak is coming out. And let me just go ahead and I'll go ahead and post the link to it in the chat if you don't know about it already.
The amount of headshots he got.
It's super terrible. This thing can't fall back and shoot on the same turn.
I mean, most things can't.
Fucking killing Munchkin every second. Fucking killing Rouge Hong.
Yeah, but it used to be that monsters could, I thought.
Insane.
No, because falling back is a new mechanic. It did not exist in.
Oh, that's right. They couldn't get out of melee before.
Yeah.
I don't remember, man. It's been so long.
Oh, it's been so long since we played Trashy
Poop.
Trashy Poop.
Trashy Poop.
7th edition.
Yeah. Let's see if these guys are within 12 inches, so they can all shoot. Yup. 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 I'm just gonna move him.
Alright. Alright, and here's a link to the Warhammer community post on the Cryptech with Canoptech Wraith. And let me tell you, it's pretty sweet. Or Canoptech Cloak. Which the Arbiter is proxying in today's game. Right over there, behind the destroyers. He is right here. But we don't have the model yet, so we couldn't put it in.
These guys move.
Yeah, no, it's fucking overkill. His damage is going to be fucking sexy.
Okay. And I totally forgot that unit was there. I've been sitting here looking through the camera, and I forgot they were there.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of the hopeful goal of everybody.
Thanks for trying, Noah.
Alright, on to shooting.
And I'm really surprised it didn't let me try to let me allow it.
I'll start with the Guardian Defenders. They're gonna shoot their shuriken catapults at the Wraiths.
Wraiths are in combat.
And?
Can't shoot into combat.
Damn it!
Yeah, you'd have to.
They'll shoot into those Wraiths.
That aren't. They're not, because they killed their opponents. They killed them dead. Except for the one that ran.
Actually, it's gonna shoot into that.
The destroyers.
Destroyers again.
Alright.
That's smart.
And then these guys will shoot.
Also, Cool Matt and Muma
Cool.
are probably one of the best. Winston, yeah. They work well together.
Wraiths. They're nasty, man.
They're broken.
So
They're nasty.
Broken. Just broken. Threes.
Oh, nope.
These guys. Threes.
Pew!
Yup. Threes. Yup.
Alright.
Threes.
3 up. Yup.
Nope.
No.
No.
Sweet.
Oh my goodness!
D6 damage.
Oh snap! It
5
takes
damage.
5. Pew! And a wraith just dropped.
Yay!
Okay, there you go.
Killed one of them.
Finally, a wraith.
Finally. On to charges.
Oh snap!
Avatar Kane's gonna charge into these guys.
Okay, Avatar Kane getting in the mix, trying to save the Wraith Lord
Brought cool Matt back.
from.
He needs like a 2-inch charge.
Yeah.
He gets in within 11.
Here we go. Jay's doing something. Here you go. Jay Hong.
You did not charge my catacomb, so you cannot end up in melee with it.
I know.
Well, so
He's got an 11-inch charge still, though.
Oh,
so he
So-
can.
fine.
So he can end up piling into it, but he won't be
Yes.
able to attack it.
Yes.
But then the catacomb will be able to attack.
Yes.
So it's like it's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
Stay there. Don't fall. Thank you.
Okay, so now is he close enough that I can heroically intervene? I think he is.
He has to be within 3 inches.
I think I'm just outside.
Feels bad. They were like.
I think that I have a rule that says you have to measure from my home. So you are definitely way inside.
Okay. It's up to you if you want to heroically intervene or not. He still gets to attack first.
He gets to attack wraiths.
Yes.
Period.
Even
Nothing
on the
else.
heroic intervention.
Yep. When something charges, the only targets it can attack are ones that it charged.
Okay.
Also, hooray! I have been charged this turn. I get to reroll all hits. That's the Novarak thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Charge or charge.
Charged or heroically intervene. Yeah.
That's freaking lame. Alright, so he's going to get 5 attacks.
Jake had a moment.
Yeah.
He had a moment. Every once in a while, he has a moment.
5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
And he goes up and because Jake's a tall man, so he's like, I hit him, and
And they all hit.
All right. They all hit.
Wounding on 3s,
gets out.
Yeah.
and they all wound.
5 wounds. Arbiter.
Arbiter!
Stepping up in these last minutes.
Arbiter, you have 3 up invulns to make
Okay.
for your wraiths. Brah.
Oof.
Failed
3.
3 of them. Ouch. You have 1 more to make. You have to make 5.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
What
still
does this hit
failed
for?
3
D6.
This is from the.
Avatar Kane.
Okay.
into the wraiths.
We're gonna attempt a command point reroll
Okay.
on this one.
Rerolling it.
That's 6 now.
Okay.
And then
then do you
hyperlogical
get that?
strategist. No.
No.
So now only 2.
Yep.
2d6.
2d6.
And then it's 2 and then 2. So
That's 4 and 4.
Oh, that's 4 and 4. Excuse me.
D6,
Yeah,
not
I was
D3.
thinking D3. My bad.
Yeah, so that eliminates 2 wraiths.
Beep, beep.
Except it doesn't.
Except it doesn't. They are the ones with the
Whip coils.
whip coils. Okay. So they will still get to fight this phase.
You can choose who's fighting next, though.
No, you do. You do.
I do?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
he only charges 1 unit.
Right. After all charging units have fought, the players alternate choosing eligible units to fight with, starting with the player
This
whose
one's
turn
your
it
death.
is.
For the record.
Okay. Alright, so then I will have... So if they're dead already, like, when does that happen, though? Do they attack immediately?
They get to. They're removed after they swing.
Okay, but do they swing before any other attacks, is what I'm asking.
When this
No.
unit is chosen to fight that phase, it can do so as normal. Once it has done so, remove the model from the battlefield.
Okay.
So if you,
But can they receive more wounds from this thing?
well, they
attacking
can't
it.
receive more
The unit
wounds,
can,
but
though.
the unit
Okay,
can.
yes.
So yes, your Wraith Lord can kill more Wraiths
Okay,
right now.
okay.
But
That's
those 2
all-
are just going to
that's
stay
all
there
I'm
until
asking
they die.
about.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Man, the Avatar Kane hits hard, man.
So he hits just as hard as the Wraith Lord.
Not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
Well, he hits just as hard as the Wraith Lord. Actually, harder than the Wraith Lord, minus the Ghost Glaive. Wraith Lord gets 4 attacks,
Yes.
hitting on 3s.
Yep. Ooh.
So 3 hit.
Yep.
Wounding on 3s.
Changing dice.
Yep.
Okay. 2 3s.
And a 6.
And a 6. So
that's 3 3-ups.
all right. And Arbiter, you have 3 3-ups to make.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, yep, yep.
Holy shit.
13 and 6. That's
Sorry.
3 3-ups.
For your wraiths. Oh, snap! And failed 2.
Yep.
And you can't reroll anymore.
Correct.
So that's another 2d6 damage.
Yep.
Reroll. Rerolling it.
Okay.
Reroll. 3
go.
damage.
That's 1 wraith.
And then the next one.
And that's the other wraith.
And then I'm
So-
gonna,
Only 2 of them have book wells.
Yep.
and no command book back.
Oh, snap!
So I'm assuming the Catacomb Command Bard is going to attack first.
Well,
I mean, it's the remaining thing in combat, other than the raids.
Yeah. But, they can still choose to attack before it. I'm just...
yeah.
Yeah. So
And the order in this case, I don't think is going to matter.
yeah, wraiths are gonna attack. Wraith Lord, I guess.
Wraith Lord.
Yeah.
Probably.
Kinda have to.
Yeah, Wraith Lord. I was charged this turn,
Yeah.
so I get to reroll all these bitches. There we go.
Super lame.
You charged me.
I didn't know that, though.
I definitely announced it at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been talking about it.
Yeah, it's
That's crazy.
it's like we're fighting this game to actually show off that rule.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Nuts.
It's a nuts roll. It needs to go away. It needs to be stopped.
5s, because he's toughness 8 or some shit. Ridiculous.
He is a toughness 8, yes.
Oh,
So 2
wounds.
AP is
-2.
-2. So 2 5-ups. Made 1. 1 damage.
2.
2 damage. So 6 up. Made 0 of them, so he's down to 3 wounds left.
Ouchies.
Yeah, that's not good.
He's in rough shape.
He is in rough shape.
Probably not as rough shape as the Avatar's about to be.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right. So
Now the wraiths get removed.
Yes.
what's the toughness on the Avatar?
Toughness is 6, I believe.
Excellent. Okay.
It's either 6 or 7.
So,
Toughness 6.
Okay. Cool. So Catacomb Command Barge has 4 attacks.
yeah.
However, Catacomb Command Barge is going to use the weird stratagem that is just useful only sometimes.
Ha! Hey! Hey! It's just so funny because
What's the stratagem?
Okay, he ignores all invulnerable saves.
for his first attack.
For 1 attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So that one.
Yep. So hitting on 2 is rerolling 1s
Why is he rerolling the 1s?
because he intervened,
Okay.
Yep.
and then wounding on 3s. Got it. And then War Scythe.
Well, wait. Hang on.
AP -4.
Okay.
Ignoring your info.
Yes. How much damage does it do?
D6.
Okay.
So he has to roll the d6.
Yeah, roll a d6. So 4 damage. So 4 5-ups.
I have a question.
What's up?
Is your 5 up against unsaved wounds?
Yes.
You're not doing a
Any
save at all.
Unsaved wounds.
You're not doing a save at all.
It's unsaved though. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
No, this
They're
is-
still not
They're
saved.
still not saved.
No, this is how the mortal wounds avoid this fucking thing.
No, it's mortal wounds don't avoid that either.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
If your feel no pain is for unsaved wounds, mortal wounds avoid it.
We're gonna run it like this for now, and we'll look it up later.
It specifically says a wound or mortal wound.
Then your thing is specifically for mortal wounds.
He makes 2 of them, so 2 wounds. He gets.
Kind of like the AdMech one that makes it so you don't have to roll to see if an AdMech vehicle explodes. And it just explodes, says Noah. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 more.
3 more?
3 hits.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Okay. And that's AP -4 also?
Yeah.
So 2 5-ups.
8.
Okay. Eight 5-ups. So that's 1, 2, 3. He's dead.
Oh, Avatar Kane.
And he wasn't your warlord, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Oh, and hyperlogical strategist for my entropic hit.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hooray.
He's gonna consolidate 3 inches.
Oh, snap.
There. He's there. He's right there.
Okay.
Brian.
You guys, how many wounds left? 3?
3.
Yeah, so this guy's going to consolidate away.
You have to consolidate towards the closest enemy wall.
Okay.
So you just.
So I'm just going to stay where I am.
All right.
Are we in melee?
No.
Are you
Okay.
within?
He said no.
Okay.
Wait. Well, hang on. Because he's got to be within an inch, and I
Yep.
don't think that's within an inch of. Well, hang on.
And remember,
So
you
the
have to
model's
measure,
right here.
and you have to measure from the Catacomb Command Barber's
Yes,
Hall.
we are in melee.
Hold on, I have a thing.
So it looks like. We are in
Yeah.
melee.
Nope. I can't touch both at the same time.
You're touching both right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yes, they are in melee.
That's an interesting choice. All right.
Yeah, it's not the best choice.
All right. So
These guys are dead.
those guys are
Both
dead.
guys are dead.
All right. And as I'm looking at it,
Turn 3 for me. Or turn 2.
that's your turn 2.
Yep.
Your Autarch's laying down, and now, because we're going into
Turn 3.
round 3, Arbiter, you pick 3 objectives, 3 objective markers.
Yeah.
Okay. I choose this one,
Mm-hmm.
that one,
Okay.
and that one.
Okay. So
And this will be 1 to 2.
that's 1 to 2. Is this one 2
3
to
to 4.
or 3 to 4? And that one's
5 to 6.
5 to 6. Okay. And it is
So this
3.
that one continues to exist. These other 2 don't.
Yes. That was quite the gamble there. All right. Now we go into actual turn 3 Necrons.
Yep. Wraith's gonna sprint.
Okay.
Wraith sprint. 2.
Also, from the base rulebook FAQs, can abilities such as Disgustingly Resilient be used to ignore wounds if they were inflicted by mortal wounds? Answer, yes.
Okay. These things are gonna run.
They'll run in.
1 inch.
So
Not very
only
fast
13 inches.
Only!
Oh no. Trying to not get shot at.
I think they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
These guys are also gonna run. Cause
Screw it.
yeah, basically. And I need to be able to fucking shoot that thing down in case it kills my dude. So they're running. Not very far though.
Oh man. Round 3 is about maneuver now. Alright, chat, what are you guys thinking? What do you...
Cloak
I'm
tech.
thinking I should have brought Psychers.
I always think that. I always think to myself, man, I should have brought Psychers.
Yeah, I feel like you today.
No wonder you're rolling like crap.
that's it, exactly. Man, I should have brought Psychers.
Okay, cloak tech's gonna go here.
Cool.
Could you imagine if I brought a Conclave and
they're
a
gonna stay
Farseer and a
Okay,
Farseer
so
Skyrunner? And
That's a
an
pretty
Eldar
good place
Reaper?
for Scarabs.
That is a pretty good place.
I
for
actually have to probably be reminded about them at the end of the game.
I
Otherwise,
forgot
I'll
they were there
Fucking
myself.
forget about them. I lose more faces that way.
All right.
I think that's all the stuff I can move that's not in combat already.
Yeah. And
Yep.
everything advanced, right?
Yeah, so
So
this
no-
can't shoot because they're heavy, not assault.
Yeah.
Actually, no. They're Sautek.
They are Sautek. Let's talk Sautek for a second.
What does that mean?
Means they can advance and shoot.
That's the thing. Well, let me just go ahead and take a look at Sautek real quick.
These four guys in range.
It's got to be measured to the base, not the gun.
Yeah, that's his base.
Okay. Except that's not a viable target for the unit.
It's part of your unit.
It is not part of my unit, technically.
That's part of your unit. We went over this one before.
Oh no, I'm thinking Armageddon
Yeah,
rules.
you're thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
And the shenanigans that go along with that. But yes.
yeah. So, Sautek, Relentless Advance. If a unit with this code advances, it treats all ranged weapons it is equipped with as assault weapons until the end of the turn. In addition, unless it has advanced this turn, a unit with this code does not suffer the penalty to hit rolls for moving and firing a heavy weapon.
Okay,
So-
but it did advance, so
it
it
did
does suffer the
advance,
penalty.
so it would suffer the penalty. However, they have the shoot and scoot rule, so they'd never suffer the penalty for firing heavy weapons and moving.
Okay.
But normally you can't you can't advance and fire heavy weapons, but they're technically assault weapons now.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hooray! Destroyers turning out to be just fucking dangerous as shit.
Yep.
We're gonna spend a point, and we are gonna get extermination protocols for these destroyers.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
And do those guys get anything beyond just +1 cover?
No.
Okay. What is their armor normally?
3 up.
All right. Well, so let's see if I get the extermination protocol CP back.
No, they are 5 up normally.
Okay, so
The platform is 3 up.
4.
that's a no.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 1, but that's okay. This back guy is out of range. You were iffy about this guy being in range, so I'm gonna say no. And then these two guys are technically closer than this guy, so 3 in range.
Okay.
You can see through the window.
Okay.
Alright. So, firing with the,
So these are gonna be at -1 because it's assault,
yep.
and I advanced.
Yep.
But I get to re-roll everything because I'm destroyers and I spend a CP.
Yeah. Oh!
So hitting on 4s.
One thing is allowing the reclaiming of command points. That would be the Sautek only.
You're hitting on 3s, I thought.
They hit on 3s, but they're at -1.
For what?
Running.
Oh, I thought they didn't suffer that penalty.
They don't suffer it for heavy weapons. So normally if you move and fire a heavy weapon, you get
So,
-1.
gotcha.
So otherwise they would be at -2
Yeah.
if they didn't have the shoot and scoot roll.
Right.
And I will show you a link there, Noah. And you can check it out yourself.
So that is definitely a miss. And then these are misses. And this is a miss. But I get 5 hits. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
And then these are toughness 3 probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well, winning on 2 is rerolling 1.
Yeah, toughness 3.
It didn't matter.
Okay. So that's how many?
That's 5 hits.
5 hits. And AP.
-3.
Okay. So
This is going to be 5 models.
it's going to be 5 going on to the heavy weapons platform. So that's going to be 5 5-ups.
Okay. These are D3 hits each.
Yep. Makes 1.
Big one.
So that's 4.
Mhm.
So go
Okay,
with
so
D3s.
first one, how many whizzes does the thing have?
It's got 2 wounds.
It's dead.
Bam.
That is 2 6-ups.
Yep.
So it is not dead. It has 1 wound left. So that's 1 6-up.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's dead.
Bang, bang,
And
bang.
then 3 more guys.
3 more guys. 3 6-ups.
No. 3 6-ups for the next dude. 1 6-up for the dude after that. And then 2 6-ups for the dude after that.
Okay.
You wonder if Xenos are going to get anything new?
That's
That guy dies.
2 6-ups, so 1 dead.
And then 2.
None.
That guy's dead.
Another 1. And then 1. So 2
Just
dead.
2 dead.
Man,
I'll
still
take
making
it.
a lot of 6-ups there, Nikolai. Depends on the Xenos, I think. Troll Tools.
There's supposed to be a new like race or something like that. I heard like.
I think that was people conflating the announcement of Plastic Sisters.
There was something else starts with a K. I can't remember it.
Well, there's definitely going to be a new Gene Stealer cult stuff.
Yeah,
Really?
maybe
like,
Gene Stealer cult
new-
is
Oh, yeah,
basically
maybe
the Kroot. The Kroot are coming back, if I remember correctly.
yeah.
I thought the Kroot were back.
Yeah, well, I mean, the crew might be getting their own like
Like
mini
Codex.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so like Militarum Tempestus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be
Shooting.
shooting.
Tempestus last edition, not this edition.
Yeah.
This edition, they're all in.
And I'm assuming you're fighting first.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I'm gonna choose to fight first.
I would think so.
Sorry.
The thing's probably gonna die.
I mean,
I'm hitting on 2s, no rerolls this time,
yeah.
and
Still
then
get all those twos, though.
That was the whole point, by the way, of keeping them in combat, was so that he wouldn't get the rerolls.
Oh, by chart. That makes a lot more sense now.
that's toughness 8.
Yes,
Okay, so this is gonna wound on 5s. Because
that's better.
That is better. Oh my goodness!
0.
whiff.
You gonna command point that or no?
No.
No. Okay. So he's up now.
Holy cow!
And he is going to be hitting on 4s now with his 4 attacks.
This is, by the way, the Wraith Lord and the Catacomb Command Barge in a fist fight. Chat, if you didn't know.
What does that thing have a invuln save or an armor save, or both?
It has quantum shielding.
But what does it have?
It has a 3-up armor save and quantum shielding.
Okay, I'm going to use its Wraithbone Fists because the likelihood of me doing more damage to that with them versus D6 is a lot higher.
Troll Toll says, "Holy cow! Did you see that?"
4 ups. That's way out of there, but that's a miss. So that's
Alright.
3 hits.
That's why you roll it in there. You hit if you roll in the dice.
Toughness.
6.
Strength 7, so wounding on 3s.
Oh my goodness!
2 wounds.
2 wounds, AP minus 3, and they are 3 damage each. So quantum shielding for 3.
Okay, so 6-ups first. Nope. And then
Quantum fists.
shielding. Got it.
Oh
Quantum
man!
shielding. Didn't get it.
So 3 damage.
Oh,
I got you, dog.
Thank you.
is that? Wait, what was the? Is Quantum Fist the name of that thing's melee weapon?
No, it is Wraithbone Fists.
Wraithbone Fist. Oh, holy cow! Quantum Fist.
Quantum Fist Punch! Kapah!
Yep.
One punch!
I love you.
I know. I'm the greatest.
You are.
So is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, so the start of my turn 3.
You need to do a morale.
Those guys have to do morale. They're probably gonna be fine.
They lost 3, so they're probably fine.
They lost 3, yes. Actually, I think the Autarch makes it so they just can't fail morale tests.
I think that was the Avatar of Kain, which is dead.
It is super dead.
Might be both of them. Hang on.
So, I was totally expecting that turn 3 to just be like,
I
all right.
about the reroll 1s for hits for that guy, but that's okay. No. So they are leadership 7.
Okay. Roll dice.
They're
They're
fine.
As expected.
All right. I'm going to choose this objective,
Yep.
this
You-
objective,
the ones that you have to pick.
and this objective.
Yep.
I can't choose that one.
No.
Okay,
That
that's
was
fine.
Yeah.
1 to 2, 2 to 3 or 4.
I'm gonna choose this one as
Just don't do it in a confusing fashion, man.
no, I know 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6.
Okay. That is 2.
2. So this
So
one
that one
stays. Those
stays.
2 go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that fight's important now.
Oh my goodness. That's awesome. Okay.
All right.
This is less close than it looks.
Say again.
This is less close than it looks.
Oh. Okay.
These guys are gonna move.
Because I have 1 command point left.
I also have 1 command point left,
I also have 1 command point left.
so they'll move 7 inches, and then they will advance. So that we get them up to here.
I gotta find a way of. This is a. Troll Toll says this is some brutal turns. Yeah. Yeah, this has been a brutal game, for sure.
Wraiths.
The Autarch's gonna move up right
Right.
behind them.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Dude,
Spamming 3 up in.
Advancing all of these.
I mean,
starting with them 3 inches.
I love 3 up in bones.
Get them up to here. He'll follow suit.
Wraiths. They jump out from behind buildings and just
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
you up.
That's true. They are ghosts.
Is anything within range?
Total
of
says
that?
old shit exploding all over. You're right. These are the 2 oldest races.
Nope. Nope. I wish. Actually, I'm going to kind of position him a little bit differently just to see if I can get them within range of his aura.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Gotta get those auras, man.
Alright, so...
Auras are super important.
Can the Brightlands see those destroyers, do you think, Lester?
Or
It doesn't have to, but any of these guys in this unit.
Well, Arbiter says say yes. So
Okay.
I'm gonna default to that.
Alright.
Because...
They are going to shoot that.
Although I think that's a trap.
They hit on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Ooh!
Nothing.
That's not a 3 or a 1.
It's not a 3 or a 1.
Excuse me? I need some odd luck.
How many wounds does this thing have? 10?
9.
9. So it has 6 wounds left.
Well, it's going to heal 1 at the start of my turn.
Right.
Excuse me? Thank you.
Do I want to give him the rerolling ability?
Spooky scaring skeletons and shivers down your spine, says Noah.
And then look to the right now. There's like a typo there. Yeah, maybe it's something.
New subscriber, Shepherd of Rot, subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Shepherd of Rot. Welcome to the basement.
I'm assuming that's Alan. What up, Alan? Yeah, we're just going to move to combat. Wraith is going to attack. Wraith Lord.
Okay.
Wraith Lord is going to attack your Catacomb Command Barge.
That makes sense.
Obviously.
I love how melee focused this game has been. It's
It really makes me wish that I had brought, like, you know, some Banshees or something like that that would have been good. Oh, you know what? Psychers. It makes me wish I brought Psychers.
Yeah. So, Nick, what do you think about Dark Reavers?
Psychers!
It's worth mentioning that all of the Canoptech shit, like raids, spiders, and all that crap, I can pay 5 points and they get a deny.
Right. But 5 command points.
No.
Oh.
5 points.
5 points. That's great.
So, like, I got a squad of 4 raids. It just runs up and it can do it 4 times.
Yeah. Just.
Gloom Prisms.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll start bringing Thousand Suns against you, because then I get the bonus of an extra 6 inches of my range of all of my psychic attacks. So I can stay outside of your deny range while still smiting you.
You're gonna run away from wraiths? That's not really possible.
Either
I'm not
way,
going to run away from wraiths. I'm just going to smite
let's
them
just
to
play
death.
the game that's going on right now.
Yes. So 4s. Gah!
Oh, man. That's tough.
What happened?
I whiffed on 3 attacks. I only hit once.
Feels bad.
It feels bad.
I mean, you could go with your D6 weapon and, like, hope not quantum shielding.
Yeah, no.
It's not a trap.
I mean, you know,
What's the toughness again? Sorry. 3's to wound or 4's to wound? 3's to wound.
and sometimes you hit him with a 4 and then
3, so you need a
I need a 6.
2 or down, 2 or lower.
6 armor save.
Yeah.
this one is getting
And then
personal.
I need
You're right, Troll Toes.
1 or 2.
This one is personal.
That's not it? Okay, so I take 3.
Wait.
Does he have a profile? No, right?
No, he's a character.
That's what I figured. All right.
Some characters have profiles.
It's the end of my turn, man.
But he doesn't.
Yeah.
He's just cool.
All right, so that's the end of Eldar turn 3. And there's only 2 objectives remaining. And we're
Yep.
going into
Yep.
Necrons turn 4,
Yep.
and things are scary.
Super scary.
Super spoopy.
So, these guys are gonna move.
Woo!
Because wraiths, they're just, man, 1 foot of movement on that 4x4 is just huge.
Yeah, it's a quarter of the board. Lester, stop being such a sarcastic jerk.
These guys are in advance.
Cool. And don't forget, you also have a group of scarabs on the other side as well.
Yes, that are no longer guarding anything.
Yes.
Uh,
Just a reminder, because, you know, this one is getting personal. Look at him. Look at the spiders everywhere.
Fucking bugs. Those ones are gonna run too.
Cool. They're running real far.
Yes, spoopy. Get away from that objective. Get away.
Oh my goodness.
Spiders, they love objectives.
They do.
They just love them. My Cryptek is going to use his cloak power, his artifact, and he's going to reposition himself and 1 unit that's near him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I ripped his arms off.
Oh
He's dead. That's what happens.
no! That's what happened. Well, I mean, he's a robot person, so
He dies. Leaking oil everywhere.
You.
Okay, so he needs to be 9 inches away.
Skitter, 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 says Noah. Trolltoll says, like you know a game is harsh when you're already talking smack about the next one.
So
Yeah.
is this inside? Yeah, so I could like land here.
But you have to be 6 inches within. Oh, within 6 inches, right?
No, I have to be more than 9 inches away from your dudes.
Okay.
That's the rule. Like I can land anywhere. So I'll save.
You're using the Veil of Darkness?
Yeah.
Alright. Are the destroyers infantry?
No, I think they're
assume they're
jetpacks.
bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so then I guess I can't do that. Never mind. I brought the wrong relic because I'm a dumb person.
Well, I mean, it's the only relic you got right now.
No, I could have made this like a Mephiret detachment.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. You're right.
There's
You're
like
right, you're
other
right.
ones that have been spoiled.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Shepherd
so these guys are just
Rot.
gonna have to walk.
Shepherd Rot, I really like your profile picture thing. That's really cool. That brings us to 76 subscribers.
That's
One
pretty
step
good.
closer to 100.
Woo! High five, off camera.
Yeah.
It's not a high five, but.
They heard it.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's gonna be good. These 5 guys are gonna shoot those dudes.
Get out of here.
Okay, you get out.
Oh, I kind of wish I'd caught that on camera, but it's fine. The game's more important. It's all about the game around here.
No, it's not.
It's not.
So I'm gonna spend my last command point to give these guys extermination protocols.
Okay. Do you get your command point back?
Let's find out.
Oh my goodness!
I do.
He does.
No!
He does! Oh my goodness.
Okay,
that's
so
terrible.
1, 2, 3.
Just terrible.
Trolltoll says, no, you. Probably for one
Okay.
of you saying get out.
15 shots, rerolling misses, and rerolling wounds
Oh.
into these poor bastards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super happy about this.
You look super happy. I love the grin on your face right now. I would show it on camera, but
I'd break the camera.
well, why would you do that?
I don't know. I would. It's not like I'd do it on purpose.
We need.
We're poor, Nick.
Don't
Don't do that.
Don't do that. We need that so we can continue this.
Okay,
again.
strength 6 against toughness 3.
Little, yeah.
Okay,
Toughness small.
so
Yeah.
2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
They are squishy.
I don't need a reroll.
Nope.
There, so.
It's a lot of. It's a
That's
lot of
8,
wounds.
that's 10, that's 12 hits. And wounds.
12 boots.
So that's gonna be 12.
There's gonna be a fuck ton of rolls.
12.
Yeah.
Because you have fucking. I need to roll everything out to roll it out to roll.
I do, man. Alright? I don't want to lose more guys than I have to. 12 5-up armor saves to start with.
I don't blame you. You're in a pretty shitty position.
So that's going to be saving 1, 2, 3, 4. So that leaves 8 left.
That's still a pretty monster roll right there.
I mean, Nick and rolling 6s when he needs to.
I mean, it just happens.
Hey man, you were rolling 6s earlier. I don't want to hear it. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things left on the board.
I'm gonna harsh on your luck and beat you.
Oh,
well,
man.
it's you. You got to roll
No,
for
oh,
damage.
yeah. Okay, so that's 1.
Okay. 1 6 up. Nope. Going onto the platform. So he's got 1 wound remaining.
2.
So 2 6 ups going onto the platform. Nope. So he's dead.
Or platform.
2.
1 more dead.
3.
1 more dead.
3.
1 more dead.
Oh no! You knocked over the thing.
2. It's fine.
1 more dead.
Oh my gosh.
2.
How many is that now?
That's 4 and a weapons platform so far.
We have 5 left to go.
Okay.
It's another 1 dead.
1.
You should only have 3 more left to go.
No, I literally picked up the dice and have been doing them.
But it would be 8 that got through.
Oh, okay. Then
So,
this is
How
the
many?
last one.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
How many is it?
1.
Okay. And 1 more dice.
Troll says they have that hate love. Yeah, that's basically how everything rolls around here.
Ooh.
I almost just took that squad right there. Like, they're gone.
So I think I just killed 7 of those guys.
You
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think you killed
6.
6 maces.
Okay.
6 bases gone.
The
6 bases out of 11.
That that more fucking morale roll is gonna be interesting. Okay.
Unless he rolls a 1, then it's
Yeah.
just gonna be like whatever.
Whatever. Fucking
Whatever. Dude, all of our friends are dead. Who cares?
Okay. That's shooting because I mean actually this guy might be within 18 inches. I might actually get the staff of light in here.
Oh my goodness.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Oh yeah. That is weird.
So are these guys too, I would bet.
These guys.
Okay. What a jerk.
I mean, so we know what you're trying to do. Unfortunately, he just missed
1
all
wound. This is strength 5, so that fails to. Yeah. Okay.
Yay!
Staff of light continues to do jack shit.
I mean,
On the charge phase. Who's charging?
Well, those guys are gonna get charged by that.
Okay. Overwatch?
Yeah, I mean they should.
do.
I should have brought Dire Avengers.
I mean,
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yep. They Overwatch on 5.
I think you needed to bring Dark Reapers.
I did bring Dark Reapers. They died turn frickin' 1, man.
I didn't notice them.
I didn't see any Dark Reaper.
Wow, you guys are dicks, huh?
Yes.
Super dicks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So that's gonna be 16 shots.
Ooh, it's a lot of shots. It's a lot of shots. And people keep texting me. Oh snap!
Hitting on 6s.
Here it comes.
3.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Oh dang! Now we have to reframe that.
Does it in frame?
Crumble, crumble, crumble. Crumble. No.
What's toughness?
6.
6. Okay. So 5s.
5s. Oh, 1 wound.
1 wound, and that's AP -3. Not that it matters.
3 up.
Why doesn't it matter?
They have an invuln save of 1 billion. They never miss.
It's not true. You killed the whole squad.
Yeah, they obviously missed them.
I killed the squad in melee. It doesn't count.
Okay.
How does that not count?
Doesn't count.
Like all they do is melee. Cool. So they need to charge. That's like a 4-inch charge. Instead.
It's
Yeah.
not even a
That's
4-inch
I rolled a
charge.
6, so I actually
Double
almost-
Overwatch. Double Overwatch. They Overwatch again. It's their special rule.
Oh, did they charge both?
No, they didn't. But I'm not getting within an inch of him.
Okay.
I'm hoping he's gonna decide to come play.
Are they within 3 inches of him?
Can I get the little thingy? Sorry, I just touched him a little bit.
Gross.
Stop moving on. No, they're not within an inch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other charges?
These guys have flamers?
No.
These guys and those.
Okay, so there's 4 of them left,
You
right?
can't Overwatch.
Why not?
You can't see them.
Yeah. Charging does not require a line of sight.
They can totally see through that crack there, dude.
Nick, I'm gonna look at Nick. Nick.
Okay, so I probably get it on an 8.
What, man? They can totally see through the crack of that building.
It's gonna be like a.
What?
3. Yeah, I can get it on an 8. So.
Nick, you know that's not supposed to be there.
Well, that's not my fault that it's not that it's there.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, technicality is
Just stop.
technicality. No, man. Overwatch.
Just stop.
Overwatch, dude.
Just stop.
They're not gonna fucking hit him anyways. So like,
I mean, they might.
it's 8 shots on 6s.
Yeah, no one around here rolls 6s.
Look. One hit. What's their toughness? What's their toughness?
3.
Okay, so 1 wound. They're still alive. They still get in. No problem. No harm. No foul. Wah.
Then why did you care?
Because I still would have liked to deal at least something.
I mean,
There's no way of me coming back from this game at this point.
the problem is...
This is not going to happen.
The problem is precedent. I don't want to set that precedent.
Of being able to see through a crack in a building?
Yeah.
That's obviously not supposed to be
Like,
there.
this
Because
is
these things are
literally, I
bad.
bumped it and it fell apart earlier in the
Yeah.
game. And so,
So, like,
Fix your buildings, Lester.
yeah, well.
you fix them.
Like, seriously, we could sit down and fix the buildings. It would be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway, that's charges. So we'll start with this one because this is gonna swing wildly one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So Trolltol says, a billion is a lot on a D6.
It's a lot.
And then Trolltol says, he wants that Overwatch so bad.
So bad.
Okay. So, they're hitting on 4s, but they reroll misses.
Oh!
Oh, surprise.
They won't reroll the misses.
What? Oh,
That's
yeah.
the Sautech.
Yeah. You are correct. He killed the cool ones.
Hooray.
Yeah, he did. He was like, I got
To be
this.
fair, I had them too far forward.
Sometimes you're out of position. You get stomped by an Avatar of Cain.
These guys are toughness 3, right?
Yeah, they're super small.
4s.
Bless you.
So that's 4 wounds, AP not.
5 ups.
Oh, hey.
Made 1 of them.
Yeah.
So we got 1 dude left.
Well, how much damage does it do, man?
1.
1.
Okay, so 6 ups.
6, feel no pain.
What's
No.
that?
That's a 4.
That's a 6, though. That's a 4, so 2 dead. Bad news, they're not going to make it through morale phase. Good news, they can still attack back.
Good news. They can bring 1 base. They have the possibility of bringing 1 base down to 1.
So the
All
rates,
right. What's next?
Rates.
It's rates, yeah.
Yeah,
They charge.
And they charge, so they're re-rolling everything because they are the correct dynasty.
Because they're effed in the bum
I mean,
F.
yeah. Holy cow.
Guys, put in the comments who you think's gonna win this game.
Yeah, who do we think's gonna win?
Side note, it's the Arbiter.
Strength 6, so 2s.
I don't know, dice happen. You can come back from this.
Shut up, man.
Wraithlord might just kill everything.
So that's all of them went in, so that's
It's a lot.
it's a lot. He's right.
It's a lot. It's so much.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. There's 11.
11, and they're AP minus 4 or something?
AP minus 2.
AP minus 2. Okay, so that's 11 6-ups.
Booger Balls says Lester, because I think he
They're
thinks I'm
also
going to
2
win.
damage each, so
Well, it's 6-up armor save first.
yeah. I know, but I don't have to roll the thing out. You can just.
Right.
And then Troll Tolls says your mom. I mean, somebody's mom might win this game.
11 6-ups.
Not your mom.
Not mine. No, she lost.
I made one of them.
Wow.
Not that it matters, but that's still
All right.
down to 10 dice at least.
So 26 ups.
Yep. So
Blurwall says this
Just
guy
go.
gets it about Troll Told
Just do it twice.
yeah.
Oh.
So that's 2 6-ups made so far.
Oh my.
So you only actually have to roll 2 more.
What do you mean?
So 10 wounds incoming.
Right.
You just failed 8 of those 10 wounds
That's
incoming.
true. Yeah.
So there's only
So-
2 more. You failed
No,
those as
they're
well.
all dead.
All right.
Blah 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 blah. blah
Noah
blah,
says, I'm going to say the one who is going to win is going to be the one with the most units left.
blah.
I'm not going to consolidate India.
I think you have to consolidate or no?
I moved 0 inches closer. I'm
Okay.
done.
Ah. All right.
Cool. I will spend my last 2 command points to interrupt and have my Wraith Lord go first,
Okay.
and then I will roll to see if I get my command point back. I do not.
Oh, man.
Okay. 4 attacks hitting on 4s.
Jonak and SPV versus Dallas. Guess who wins?
You're asking me, so Dallas?
Wait, how,
No.
what
Oh,
were you
thank
looking for?
Jonak kills 4.
4s.
yeah.
Looking
And they
for
save the
fours.
point
Yep. I
by
said it.
themselves.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. Please give me a wound. F.
Okay. Oh, that's rough.
Good game.
And he's...
I want to swing with my dude.
Okay.
My dude's going to swing.
Okay.
Swinging with dudes.
Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
It's rough.
That's rough.
Winning on 5s. Okay, 1.
Okay.
So you have a vuln, right?
He has an armor save, so what's the AP?
-4.
Okay, so 6 upfield, no pain. Nope.
That's a 2. You have
6
to make
damage.
6 of Philippines.
Okay. So I'll just roll 5 more
Okay.
because that's a 2.
That was a 2. That's
No.
also a 2.
He's
No.
dead.
He's
That's
dead.
That's it.
Does he explode?
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Let's do this.
Yes. No, he doesn't.
Command point that I don't have. Command point again. And again.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good game. All right. And that is a win for the Arbiter for this week. That's a
That
win
means
for-
I
for
had.
this
Wait.
week.
Hang on.
Yeah. well,
Morale phase real quick.
Okay.
If I don't roll a 1.
All right.
Okay, they ran.
They ran.
So you tabled me. You killed everything on the board.
Except for
the Autark.
He's just gonna fly off the battlefield because they do that.
All right. And so that is a win for the Necrons. Do you guys want to take a minute before we go into after action? Or do you
Nope,
wanna-
fuck this game. Let's do it again.
Right.
Let's do it again right now.
I mean, we don't have time right now.
We have time.
No,
You don't have time.
I don't have time. And somebody's got to be over here running all the technology. Okay. So let's get the usual questions out of the way. MVPs.
Nobody. Nah, Avatar came.
Avatar Kane. Yeah, he did.
He actually did work. Nothing else did.
He did a lot of work actually, removing
Removing a bunch of these wraiths
yeah,
and some scarabs.
and some scarabs. Shepherd of Rot says, Nick, flip the table now, then they never win. It's too late, Shepherd of Rot.
Also, the table is screwed to the ground.
Yeah, it's really...
It's like really hard to flip.
Yeah, it's not screwed to the ground, but it is really heavy.
Also, there's a lot of stuff on it that would break.
Yeah.
And I'd be super unhappy about that.
Yeah, same. Especially because a bunch of this equipment is yours.
Yes.
So, anyways, and Arbiter, you got any MVPs, Arbiter?
Man, now I gotta choose between fucking Wraiths and the Destroyers.
I mean, you don't have to choose. You could be like,
Destroyers.
Wraiths or Destroyers.
Destroyers all day for me.
Yeah, no, the Destroyers definitely, yeah, they're awesome. And apparently they're getting like a point cost reduction as well.
God, I hope
as
not.
all that.
That's
They
a
need
little-
a point cost increase.
that's a bit much. Getting a points cost reduction.
Yeah,
But
so
hey, all right.
That'd be
that's
awful. I'd quit.
wow. So the thing about it though is that you can only do extermination protocols once per turn because
Right.
it's a stratagem and you can't reuse it.
Yeah.
And you can only really use it on a single thing of destroyers. So
Right.
at max, you got like 6 dudes and a heavy destroyer tagging along.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's 18 shots of the strength 6 weaponry, and then 1 heavy destroyer shot, which, okay, the heavy destroyer shot's pretty awesome, but...
But that's still 2 command points to negate cover and reroll everything. It's
right,
not
and
just...
I'm a really command point starved force is the thing, right? Because I have to fill out the brigade, like
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could have easily brought this as a battalion detachment, I feel like.
No, because I'd have to bring troops. None of this stuff is a troop choice. This is all fast attack. Right? So all of the cool stuff that they're adding to Necrons, which wraiths and destroyers and the bikes, that's all fast attack. So like we have like the coolest fucking Outrider attachments, and the new Crypt Tech is fast as shit, so you can actually keep up with it, which is amazing. Like it's so perfect for running Outrider.
Right.
And then the issue is that it gets you 1 command point, right? So now you're in trouble because you have like 5 command points, 6 command points.
What?
Nothing, just Booger Balls.
What
Being
is
a
it?
jerk.
What-
Booger Balls says, Nick, was the crack in the wall the one thing you didn't game plan for today?
No. The crack in the wall was I tried to bring a list that was completely different from what I normally bring versus Necrons, where if I had just gone and brought a list full of Psychers like I should have, this game would have gone a little bit differently, because it just would have been mortal wounds up the face with no saves.
Yeah. Okay, and speaking of Booger Balls, he added this question. He asked us this question last week, so I'm going to bring it up now because it was a really good one. What's one thing your opponent did that changed your game plan or threw you for a loop?
I did not expect the Avatar of Kind to be that fast.
7-inch movement.
Yeah, he's a 7-inch movement, right? And I kind of skirted all the way around, and then when I positioned for attacking that group of dudes, because it was so hard to position on that particular piece of terrain.
Yeah.
I eventually went fuck it, and my fuck it allowed the Avatar of Cain to just kind of fucking wade in there because I went on the near side for some godforsaken reason.
Yeah.
And that was bad. That lost me a whole squad of wraiths pretty instantly.
Yeah.
So he is. I mean, he swings for the fences, but
super expensive though.
Super expensive, and he doesn't move that fast.
He's 250 points.
Okay, so he is literally the Nightbringer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would actually take the Nightbringer over him every day.
Yeah. Because the Nightbringer gets powers of the Satan as well.
And fly.
Yeah.
And fly.
And 10-inch move.
He does not. So I'm gonna pull him up right now.
I mean,
so what's the range of the Wailing Doom?
12 inches.
So he's literally the Nightbringer.
Yeah. He's 12 inches. It's strength 8, AP -4, D6 damage. But the difference is, so he has the roll twice when inflicting damage rule for both melee and shooting, and then the highest die is the one that you take.
Oh, so he's Melta at all distances?
Yeah, he's Melta at all distances.
Okay.
All right.
And then he's got the 5+ feel no pain, 5+ intel.
See, I don't know if I would take Melta at all distances over Strength Infinite.
That's I mean, that is a question.
What does chat think?
Yeah, what do you think, chat? Would you rather take the Nightbringer with his strength infinite weapons, or would you rather take the Avatar of Cain with his weapons that you
high AP deal a shit
AP.
ton of wounds?
It also has the if it advances, it doesn't get the penalty, so that it's
so it can fire the Wailing Doom in advance.
So yeah, it can move, advance, fire the Wailing Doom. And there's a stratagem that you can use, or it's one of the.
Project Net says Cain. Okay.
Yeah, it's either a stratagem or it's one of the things you can do where you get reroll ones. So then it's move, advance, 12-inch range with the Melta bonus. Wounding on or hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So I guess I devalue Melta because I have quantum shielding.
Yeah.
But how much of your stuff has quantum shielding though?
Every vehicle.
Really?
Yeah. So sometimes one of the reasons, one of the meta evolutionary reasons that I like plasma so much over Melta is due to encountering
Yeah,
column
it's
shielding.
Like,
it's
absolutely
D1. It's
huge
high,
amounts
high
of-
strength, high
And
AP.
I haven't had real cause to like actually bring out like the amount of plasma you've been bringing has prevented me from bringing an actual Silver Tide with like 4 Ghost Arcs,
Right.
and that's you can't shoot out 4 Ghost Arcs with Melt.
Booger Balls also says the Avatar. But Booger Balls, don't you not know how this works?
So I mean, that was the thing is I was
Way to
bringing
call him
stuff.
out. He's trying
like-
to participate.
I know. I'm teasing. I'm making fun. It's fine. It's okay.
Maybe,
like-
maybe it's not.
Like that was my biggest lesson, like my biggest mistake. Like this, I feel like would be a great list against Leicester,
Maybe.
just because.
The thing is, he
How you
literally
work
can
together.
do what I did with Rays with Thunderwolves,
Right.
Yes.
right? And Thunderwolves hit harder,
Right.
which is really hilarious because the Wraiths hit freakishly hard, but Thunderwolves actually hit harder.
The difference is though is that
Wraiths don't miss.
Leicester also would just charge straight into the Avatar.
I-
A lot of the time.
Probably just, you know.
You just get him tied up. You just be like, screw this guy. He's the thing I'm going after right now. Where your Wraiths were like, nah, I'm staying away.
One second on that one though, Booger Balls. Let me just get Nick's answer to the last question. What's one thing that he did that really threw you for a loop?
Me not bringing Psychers.
No,
but one thing that,
mid-game, during the game.
The literally the first thing, just wiping out my Dark Reapers.
Mm.
Taking those out was probably the biggest, like...
You just didn't expect destroyers to have that kind of jump threat range.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Like, if I knew what they were capable of, I probably would have set them further back. Like, I probably would have had them here and had the defenders up here in this platform.
And I forgot I could advance with them and shoot and do that still.
Right.
So they have an even scarier threat range as
Yeah.
Sautek.
Yeah.
Like Sautek is the way to play them,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I was thinking maybe Mephrit because the additional AP -1 might be really nice,
Right.
but No,
that advance into a
extermination protocols.
into extermination protocols or solar pulse.
Yeah,
too?
just wiping them out, and then wiping out the Rangers too was...
Yeah, and then the other thing you can do that's really just absolutely beastly is you can advance them and
Right.
then use the extermination protocols and they shoot something.
Yeah.
And then you can use systematic annihilation.
Yeah.
And everything else that shoots that thing gets +1.
So Necrons have marker lights now.
A little bit, yeah. So Booger Balls asks, Arbiter, what's the difference between Lester last week and Nick this week? Style, army chosen.
So Eldar are way different, and the other people in the chat will back me up on this because they have they have a really diverse group of units.
Yeah.
And if they bring the correct unit to fight the correct opponent, that unit is going to win. Like, point for point, trade for trade, every time that exchange. So if I had tried, like, I think he was going way anti-infantry here. So if I had tried to walk Necrons into this, if I had gone Silver Tide...
I was really expecting you to just bring, like, a whole bunch of warriors.
Yeah.
And immortals. Like,
And this
what
would have
you normally do.
annihilated that.
Yeah.
So
I was like, this is gonna be like a fight for objectives, basically. I was like, he's gonna bring like a bunch of warriors, a bunch of immortals. Like that's the other thing that just threw a wrench in my plan was just the list that you brought. I was just not expecting. Like again,
which I mean, you probably weren't following the Necron spoilers, but this is
no, I wasn't
basically
following.
what I had.
I
to
wasn't
bring.
following the Necron spoilers at all. Like if I had followed the Necron spoilers and seen this stuff, I would have brought a different list entirely. Like I would have brought a Warlock Conclave. I would have brought my Farseer Skyrunner, Eldrad Uthron. I would have brought just.
Right. Psychers.
I would have brought a Hemlock Wraithfighter.
Yeah. Hemlock Wraithfighter. I mean, that is an
that thing would have caught. Like I feel like if I had brought that, you would have probably shot at that your first turn over the Dark Reapers.
Absolutely. If you brought the Hemlock Wraithfighter, my Warlord would have gone over and killed it.
Right.
Just punched it in the face.
Punched it to death.
Yeah.
Because he roll in on it and it doesn't have an invuln and he has AP -4.
Yeah.
And he has at his speed he has a ridiculous threat range. So in order to be able to shoot at my stuff with your flamers, you'd have to get too close.
I mean,
you do a lot of damage on the way out.
I mean, because his flamers have an 18-inch range.
Yeah.
So they're not like nearly as short.
He has a 12-inch move, so that means I have to make a 6-inch charge if he can hit my stuff.
Well, it depends, because having him over there, I would have sent the Wraithfighter on the other side of the field.
But okay, I mean, he would have caught it.
So,
He would have tried to catch it.
going back to the question, any further differences between myself and Nick between the last couple of weeks?
Lester is an opponent will give up if you tilt him the fuck out the first turn. So if I had done to Lester what I did to Nick, where I picked the one new unit that he was going to try out and literally killed it before it got to fire a shot with some sort of new bullshit thing that he didn't know was coming, Lester would have checked out and probably conceded on turn 3.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. The real problem with Lester is that if he doesn't get tilted out in the first 2 turns, then he will never, ever quit.
it's a real...
It's a real boomer bust situation.
Case in point, Lester and I played a game earlier this week in which we got through the first turn, and Lester said, "You win."
I mean, yeah, but looking at it, I had totally lost that game.
So I think that if I had rolled up on Lester with this much Wraith, and it would have done a bunch of damage, and then he would have given up.
Yeah.
Whereas Nick decided to fight it out. The flip side is Lester is actually way better at list building than Nick is, because he sits around all day at his office and fucking thinks up lists and sends them to us, and then
we go, "That's actually a pretty solid list.
Yeah.
What do these things do with these things?"
Yeah, so
that's a whole lot of rerolls. Like I just kind of go like, "I got new stuff."
Right. So Nick has been getting by a lot on, like, I brought a Hemlock Wraith Fighter, and that's really actually kind of hard to deal with as just a unit, not as part of a whole homogenous force that has synergies.
So the thing that I've noticed too with a lot of the stuff that I play is, and I'm trying to get better at it, is when I first was building lists, I was like, Lester had the whole aura thing on lockdown, and I just wasn't paying enough attention to that stuff, so that's one thing that I'm starting to do a little bit more of. So like Eldar in general...
I used to play War Machine.
Yeah. Eldar in general just don't have, like, other than, like, bringing these platforms and stuff like that, like, they just don't have, like, the range. Like, they're a very much, I want to be up in your face kind of army.
The flip side of that, though, is they are, if you want them to be, absolutely fast as shit. So
Yeah.
they can do this sort of fire and fall back thing
Yeah.
that other ranged forces can't do.
Right.
And
Like, they're always at medium range. You can never actually get closer to them if they don't want you to.
right.
So
Yeah,
it's super cool, but the issue is that there are forces that if you get into medium, like Necrons specifically, if you get into medium range, that's where we do.
So another thing
vast
that
majority
I
of our
did
damage.
here too that I shouldn't have done, like looking back on it, is I just had my defenders, like those guys sitting in there, that's fine because they're on that objective.
Yeah.
But like I had these guys back here for the whole game, and that was just a bad idea.
Well,
Like,
they were sitting on an objective until I deleted it.
Right, but I was just saying, like these guys weren't. These guys in
No,
here
there
were
was-
sitting
there
on
was
an
literally
objective.
one
Yeah,
right
there was
there.
one. It was like right there. They weren't on it, but
That's fine. Like that's
yeah, like
literally
that was
waiting.
close enough. But if I had marched them up the field, like they would have had.
Also, you inadvertently screened out Deep Strike,
Yeah,
so it was fine.
yeah, and I also bring in the swooping hawks and then just totally forgetting to shoot with them.
Yeah.
Like those 24 shots could have made a big difference onto something.
Possibly.
They definitely could have killed out that unit of Scarabs,
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because that unit of Scarabs is visible to them when they landed,
Yeah.
because it was
Yeah.
right here.
Yep.
If they killed out that unit of Scarabs, then those guys would probably be alive, but
Yep.
they wouldn't be alive another turn.
Right. So like
I don't think they had the firepower to take down 5 destroyers.
no, but then also too like if I had.
Because those things have reanimation protocols too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're scary. I
I also should have just like waited until turn 4 to drop the Rangers in. Like, just wait until turn 4, drop the Rangers in right on like that objective before the Scarabs had gotten there, pretty much.
I mean, if they held on to it, your Rangers would have been objective secured.
I have a question about the Swooping Hawks.
Yeah.
Can you jump in and throw grenades at shit that is in melee?
Yeah.
Oh.
You should use them that way then.
Yeah. Because it just says it just has to be a unit that it flew over that it's within 12 inches of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then, that is how you should use them.
Yeah.
You should
But
use
again,
them
those
to-
are brand new. Like, I just
Okay.
I haven't brought them at
Yeah.
all before today.
There's
so,
my
like,
suggestion for
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Use Swooping Hawks as a way to sway melee fights that are
and then
unfavorable to favorable.
yeah. And then at the beginning of the movement phase, the next turn too, they can just fly back off the battlefield.
Yeah.
And not take any shots. But that's what I was planning. I was like, all right, they're in melee. I was like, hopefully maybe like 2 or 3 of them could live through it and then fly off the battle.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Wraiths are super strong in melee.
Yeah.
They are super strong, but I was hoping that, my feel no pains and stuff like that would just... But I have learned one thing. Invulns, greater than feel no pain.
Yeah. So, next question I have, what do you guys think of this scenario?
It was a good scenario.
This scenario is really cool, actually, because it's a lot of, randomization to the game, where it's not like, okay, I need to control these 3 objective points and I win the game. It was like...
I liked that there was I took the gambit and lost on it, but
Yeah.
there's a gambit element to it where you can literally be like, okay, 2 of your things and 1 of mine.
Yep.
And then you're not allowed to pick the one. If I roll my objective, you can't pick it again.
Yeah.
Right. So I definitely have that objective. You can set it up so that you have something on lockdown and your opponent can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Right. But in your case, it worked out to I had something that you had to do something.
I was less worried about that because I had destroyers kind of midfield,
Yeah.
and I figured they could come over and get that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally, I felt I had that because I had wraiths over there. I felt that I could get this thing because scarabs, and I felt that I had this one because of scarabs. Right.
Right.
So.
If I had managed to kill those scarabs though, that first turn, I probably seeing those destroyers, I hopefully I would have tucked them back so that it would have been a little bit harder to see them, I guess. But I don't know. I was really kind of hoping that I would hit more that last turn and try to get rid of your command barge there.
Well, so if you did that, I would spend my last command point, and
Right.
he would get back up. Nope.
No.
No, I failed the roll.
Okay.
But
That's
yeah,
cool.
and then also,
do I get the command point back?
I should have just done more with the
well.
Autarch, because he has the whole just I don't die the first time I die thing.
Yeah.
It's I should have just marched him over here. Once I saw that bad stuff was happening, because he could have just been shooting.
Also, does he have any auras? Any buffing auras?
Yeah, so that was the thing, and it didn't come up much, is he does reroll ones to hit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that would have been really helpful for you.
A thing I have found.
It would have been helpful in melee over here, more so than it was over here, because these guys were only able to shoot their heavy weapons platform.
Yeah.
I probably also should have brought a scatter laser or something like that instead of 2 bright lances.
So a thing I found is that your aura dealing guys, your buff units, they need to be part of the action.
Yeah.
If they're not, then you're just.
That's
giving
why I
yourself
really
the
like
time.
this new Cryptech that's coming out.
All right.
This Cryptech that can move 10 is awesome.
So.
Also, Illic Nightspear. I talked to you about him last night, and I
Yes.
was like, I'm going to bring this guy tomorrow. I should have just brought that
And
guy
then you
tomorrow.
did. Yeah.
He just has a special rule where it's reroll hits, failed hits and wounds against Necrons.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm changing up the formula a little bit
Or
because
something
I just had a great idea.
Cool.
All right. It's actually a good idea, right?
I believe you.
It's such a great idea, Lester. Hooray. What is it?
Okay, so go ahead and start telling us in chat right now, right? Start finishing up any further questions you guys have. Go ahead and put them in chat while I do this. Also, tell us who you would like to see fight next week, if you have any preference. And while you're doing that,
You don't necessarily have to choose an army. You can choose people also.
yeah, you can also just choose players. We have Radical Edward, we have myself, Lester, Nick, and the Arbiter. And, well, he won't be able to make Thursdays. But if you guys choose Bob, he plays Orcs, and that'll be probably a Saturday stream as opposed to a Thursday. But that's fine. Anyways, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull up Cam 2 main. All right, so we're just looking at the dice box, and I'm actually going to roll up what our mission for next week is now.
Ooh.
Right? So
That way we have a whole week to build lists.
then think, yeah.
Ooh.
We've already finished up the Eternal War missions in Chapter Approved 2017. So we're going to move on to the Maelstrom of War. And so realize these
Which we avoided because we hate objectives.
Yes, we don't necessarily like tactical objectives.
I love tactical objectives.
But we're going to have to use them.
bitch.
Anyways, so I'm rolling a d6 now, right into the dice tray. Brah! And that is 5. That is sealed orders. Let's take a look.
Sounds fun.
It's going to be something crazy. Okay.
Hey.
Look, these taxis.
Burgerball says dope. So sealed orders uses tactical objectives and anything secret orders. In this mission, players keep their tactical objectives secret from each other. Only reveal tactical objectives when achieving them. At the end of battle round 5, the player who had the first turn rolls that random battle length. However, everyone also has access to this stratagem for 1 CP, acceptable losses. Use the stratagem at the end of your turn to discard up to 3 of your tactical objectives.
Neat.
Yeah.
I like it.
And
I'm about it.
yeah.
I am also about it. Did I just like
So
not bring one of my dark
at the
Reapers?
start of the
Or am I
turn,
missing it?
or at the start of each player's first turn, they generate 6 tactical objectives.
Is that one right there?
Where?
In with the snipers.
And then they generate
Those
new
are all snipers.
6 new tactical objectives as soon as they run out.
Okay.
And or they generate 5 new ones, and then they generate 4 new ones every time they run out, and then you get the discarding stratagem.
Okay.
All right. So sealed orders for next week. Same basement time, same basement channel. I don't think we have any more questions, but go ahead if you've made it this far. Winner should be dethroned. I mean, okay. So Burger Balls wants to see the Arbiter fight next week.
Alright, I mean, I'm super pumped for that because Titan Power's come out
Oh
tomorrow.
my goodness.
Okay. Who's he fighting against? Who's he fighting against?
That's the good question. We
My vote is for Radical.
Oh,
Then you get me and you behind the camera.
okay. I kind of like that idea. So probably next week we are looking at Radical Edward, our High Fleet Radical at least, against the Arbiter and the Arbiter Dynasty. So have a good night, everybody. Looking forward to seeing you all next week.
Heck yeah.